don't know what you guys talking about. Deny.
Let's say deny. Of course, the old tactics. All right. As you can see, this chair is empty. The guest. Oh, we had a situation with the guest. I'm not gonna share too much of a private life, but it's a plan changed in the last minute and things didn't work out. Maybe we'll have it next time. Instead, we're gonna change things a little bit because I prepared this, for specifically for the guest, but she's not here. Then I had short time to come up with something that we can talk without the guest being present, and we got some fun things today. Any announcements? Anything?
Announcements? No.
No. Didn't we made how are you gonna do the Discord thing?
The Discord server?
Yeah, so we can have people from anywhere just chat in and.
I'll set it up. If you give me the account information, I'll set it up where it's the server for Professor Juvie, and then I'll have like a general chat, questions, different areas.
I can still use my same account, right?
Yeah, you can still use your same account. You'll still be or you can just make me the admin of that server. We'll figure it out after.
Of course. All right. That's the announcement. We're gonna be talking to everybody. Oh man, we see that we the clap sound or not? We did the program.
No clap sound.
Cheer and stuff, Woo! Okay. We have some stuff to look into, right? This week, funny enough, right? As soon as the week I started doing podcast, I was scrolling to YouTube and I found. I'm not sure if I should say this. We should just go to the. Let's just go to the. You have the Young Awakening Media.
You want me to?
Yeah, go on Awakening Media.
Their website?
No, that's on YouTube. They have a media thing, right? And this is a mega church, right? Isn't it?
I don't know what the classification of
medium church. It's huge.
They're big, yeah.
Yeah, how many members do they have?
I don't know.
Yeah, just go on the community. In community?
Yep.
I show on the screen. Are you in community? Okay. Scroll down. They have some fun things there, like questions. Right? Look at that. Which ancient city served as the backdrop,
yeah.
of the famous Sermon on the Mount in the New Testament? Milk stuff. What is this?
No, he tried to answer.
He said I gotta sign in to answer.
Oh, yeah.
Bums.
No. Like milk stuff, right? This is how many members they have? Can you look it up?
This is followings. This is not.
Yeah, I'm saying open a new tab and look how many members Awakening Church has.
I don't even think you can find that information.
Maybe. Just look it up. Let's see. I have to Google first. Just put that on top. How many members they have?
Yeah, I did change it to force a habit.
Members. Right there. Awakening. Right there. Church have. Up top. Not that. Let's find out. What religion you're awakening? What is the numbers?
I don't know. I'm going to click their home tab. Maybe you can find something there.
Their home tab. Yeah, maybe that brags them about it. About see if anything there. So no bragging about the numbers?
Nope.
Okay,
So far,
keeping it humble, huh? They usually do that. First thing I have, we have 10,000 million heads and souls to the Lord. But I don't say that here. Okay, keeping it humble. We gotta find a different way, right?
Yeah, there's none.
Go back more. Awakening Church is okay.
Looking at their engagement, it's pretty good. 15.5K likes, 25K subscribers. It looked like they got a decent amount.
Yeah.
And it says 20,200 were there on Sunday.
They are very popular in the New England region.
Yeah.
Okay, so they say there's the
Southern
biggest.
New England.
So they're the biggest here.
in southern New England.
Who? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. The biggest in the area. No.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I
now,
would say they're up there.
so today, yeah, we're gonna pick a fight with the biggest church.
That's what you want to do.
What?
That's what
Because-
we're doing. We're waking up choosing violence.
I'm disappointed. You know, this is a big church. You know,
Alright.
at what point you stop drinking milk?
I mean, I see what you're saying.
You know, at what point? Because I was just scrolling online, I came across this, right? And go to the thing. Let's see the first chemical contact. Come down. That's fine. Come down more. We see the come down more. Just keep coming down until you see like
A pole or something.
a pole. Yeah, we're looking for the poles. What is this?
It's just 3 years ago.
You
You remember, I'm not signed in, so
They better not delete it.
No, so far only that one poll about the backdrop of.
Can you sign in? And
you're not on camera.
okay, just take it out in the stream. Yeah, go ahead, sign in. Let's see if we can.
What's your beef with this church? Is it just the milk?
Let's scroll down, right? And remember we spoke about last week about the kings of Israel. Then you found out that Saul and David were not the first ones. Remember that?
I do.
I remember you speaking of that.
Okay.
You said he was not.
And I scrolled down, and today, not that this week, we talked about that. Like, I think last week, no?
Yeah, I don't know if it was last week.
Maybe
but
the week prior.
recently,
The week
yeah.
prior, before my sister came,
Yeah.
and we found out the first king of Israel was. Remember the name?
No, it was like a random name. I'm not sure.
Random name.
Okay,
Okay. Let me find them. Let me find the name. Right. Let me see here. Yeah, it is. Abimelech. Abimelech was the first king of Israel. Then Saul, and then David's the third. And as I was scrolling this week, and they were asking the same question. It was the second king of Israel that wrote the book of Psalms. That question, we correct and incorrect same time. The second is Saul. But Saul didn't write the book of Psalms. David did. But Christians assumed David was the second king. Therefore, that question was wrong. Right? Are you signed in?
Yeah, I'm looking for the as you speak. No, I don't see nothing about the.
You don't? Whoa. They
The only
deleted it?
multiple choice was the was that, and that was 5 months ago.
You could go back to the website. Okay, let's see here. Okay, go to community. Yeah, like guy right here. How can you can't find it?
That's because
Different
you're not
channel.
on church. You're in a different channel.
Yeah, that's a different.
No, I said media. I said awakening media. I told you this.
No, you did not.
He did. I'm not gonna lie, he did.
This is recorded, my guy. Moses. I said awakening media. Go. Community.
There we go.
Okay,
There's
there
some
we
polls.
have.
There we go. Here we go. Now that we got it right.
Now we got it.
The
Okay.
information's
See that?
right.
Who's the mother of John the Baptist? You know.
Who is it?
Do you know? Or since you're not so familiar with it, you know. Guess this is something for you. You know. Maybe you can. Yeah, let's have some.
Ask the wrong answer. I'm ready for you to answer wrong. Huh?
Get some lashes for him.
No. Hey, yo, you got 1 foot.
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
Oh boy, let's go down to the second one. No, I mean to go to the next poll.
Right here. Who is the second king of Israel?
Who's the king of Israel? Right?
Known for written many of the Psalms.
So it says many of them, not all of them, though.
Many other psalms.
But this is not the first and second.
But David is the sole writer of Psalms.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not so, but there's many singers. He's a book of music.
Yeah.
The musician, after he died, some other people took over and wrote some, but he was the one that, pretty much started the whole trend of Psalms. If it was TikTok, David would be the first trend of Psalm. He'd be the girl. What's that girl called? The one that dance on TikTok? The Malanas, whatever the hell. There's some girl dancing TikTok. You're famous for it.
Adamson, right? Addison Red, Charlie D'Amelio.
Yeah, that D'Amelio guy. That'd be David if it was anything like that, right? So, what's wrong with that question?
I mean, it would be just a nonsensical question at that point.
Well, what's wrong is you want beef, so I'm assuming that the answer is wrong.
The answer is wrong. Well, the question itself is wrong. When I was reading this, something occurred to me. I'm like, if Bible's like math. It's like an algebra. You get one thing wrong, the rest is just a mess. Coming down. If you don't know who the first king is, and you ask a question like this, the whole thing even the question itself becomes a mess. Because you would assume the second king is the one that wrote Psalms, but David wasn't second; he was the third king.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Right.
The premise is wrong because I see.
Because they were wrong to begin with.
The question itself was wrong. Yeah.
So they have go back in there. They have who they have:
Saul,
Solomon, David, and Samuel. Now Samuel's a prophet. Of course. They try to throw you off.
Definitely not Samuel.
Try to throw you off
Yeah,
there.
you can't, yeah.
But they are thrown off way off because where's Melchizedek?
No, yeah.
Right? Click in the comment. I mean, I'm Melchizedek, yeah. Right? That's my comment above there. Right? And some guy to comment below there. What they say? I was just going to say the same. Not you and I.
Good eye, my friend.
Yeah, read that like.
All right, this is from Pro Hunter Invincible 1. Saul was the second king of Israel. He was technically the first requested by the people to replace God and the prophet, God in quotes, and the prophets or judges. David was the third. Abimelech was the first that ruled at the request of the people to replace the 70 people reigning over all at once. Read Judges 9 and Judges 9:22, when Abimelech had reigned 3 years over Israel, and then it just
that's Bible. You reign. You're a king over Israel, not like a small.
only kings reign.
The only kings reign. It cannot be like
Emperors don't reign.
Emperors
They
rule.
don't reign.
No, that's it.
I don't know.
There's no reigning. You just the supreme kings. At least you have, emperors. If they take over empire, king with like maybe one state or country. Emperors have decided to call it an empire.
No, I'm saying because Rome at the time had, you could say, empire.
Herod was a king,
Yeah.
but there was somebody above him, Caesar.
Oh, okay. So
He was an
different
emperor.
hierarchies, yeah.
Emperor means you're insane. You take over many kingdoms. That's an emperor. Okay. Kings are like your governors. They're like that's what they are to you. But okay. So
It looks like someone else had also said technically Saul was the second king of Israel, and as God was the first.
no, it's even worse when I go down below.
This is it all night.
All right. There was no king when Israel was founded in 1948.
I don't want to go on
Open
fish.
that
That's
up.
hilarious. That's hilarious. He said there's no king when Israel was founded in 1940. He's right though. In 1948, when it was, he's right though.
But it's way past in the future. Like you know everything in the past and came to
Right, and then reply is what?
what?
Millennials, quick to talk, slow to check. I wonder who that is. I wonder who that is.
Oh boy. I was picking a fight radio, man.
That's not expected at all.
Oh boy, this guy said there's no king around. I cracked at that. I was dead. I couldn't breathe for a while.
Israel is an ancient civilization who got kicked out of their land by the Romans and later Muslim conquerors. Read history. Someone says. All right. Yeah. All over. I mean, this is very like basic, like new to the stuff. It's something new that people can like get. They can get engagement with.
Yeah.
It's after all, it is a YouTube page, and
Yeah, but you've been around for so long, such a many subscribers.
Yeah, and that doesn't stop. Like that doesn't make what they did right because it was not nowhere near correct. The question, but I'm just saying it being milk and honey stuff. I mean, I kind of get it. Just the most accessible stuff.
No, it gets worse. This is just the beginning.
This is just question one. This is just question one.
This is just the first poll. Like I have issue with. It gets worse, way worse, right?
The next poll that's on the list is what's the first book of the Bible?
Go back up there. Go back where we just were. because we have to make sure the viewers we're not just making fun of them, right? Let's go
Answer
to the
the question.
scripture, right? Let's go to what was the scripture? Judges 10. What it was?
You said, oh, Judges 9:22.
Judges 9. Open Judges 9. No, so then no, we're not just making fun of the biggest church in the area. We're showing how, like, you know. All right, reader.
9:22. I'm not reading all that.
There's only 50
No, you're not reading everything. Only reading 22.
I'm reading 20, 21, 22.
You don't want to read 57?
No, I'm reading 20, 21, 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what you doing? Let's go.
Yo. But if not, let fire come out from Abimelech and devour the men of Shechem and the
Shechem.
house Shechem and the house of Milo, and let fire come out of the men of Shechem and from the house of Milo and devoured Abimelech. And Jotham ran away and fled and went to Beer and dwelt there for a year for fear of Abimelech his brother. When Abimelech had reigned 3 years over Israel, then God sent an evil spirit between Abimelech and the men of Shechem, and the men of Shechem dealt treacherously with Abimelech.
Okay. So you saw how it rain. You didn't want to read the background, but pretty much you had to, you know, come and replace the 10.
I mean, is the background really important in this situation, or does it say like, does it show like this guy was the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, then I'll read it just to get context. All right, and Abimelech son of Jerubbaal, right?
Yeah, Jerubbaal.
Ball.
Jerubbaal went to Shechem unto his mother's brethren, and communed with them and with all the family in the house that his mother's father, saying, Speak, I pray you, in the ears of all the men of Shechem, whether it is better for you, whether that all the sons of Jerubbaal, which are 70 persons, reign over you, or that one reign over you. Remember also that those are the judges that they're speaking of, right?
No, this were the sons of Jerubbaal. Guy, the man that was, you know, lord of the area. His name is Jeru, but Baal means his lord.
Okay.
So they give him, that's the name they give a nickname, Jerubbaal.
All right.
Maybe Jeru from Jerusalem, the lord of Jerusalem, Jerubbaal.
Okay. Remember also that I am your bone and your flesh. And his mother's brethren spake of him in the ears of all men of Shechem all these words, and the hearts inclined to follow Abimelech, for they said, He is our brother.
Okay, so they went to pick the brother to reign.
Yeah, and they gave him 70 pieces of silver out of the house of Baal Berith, wherewith Abimelech hired vain and light persons which followed him. And he went unto his father's house in Ophrah, and slew his brethren, the sons of Jerubbaal, being 70 persons, upon one stone. Notwithstanding yet, Jotham the youngest son of Jerubbaal was left, for he hid himself. Okay. And all the men of Shechem gathered together in all the house of Milo, and went and made Abimelech king.
There you go.
By the plain of the pillar that
Very
was
clear
in Shechem.
there. Made him king.
Yeah.
So we're not making fun of them. It's scripture, you know. We can laugh at their, you know. My question is, how can you be this ignorant? Because this is someone, we didn't have to go to do exactly, right? But it says reign for 3 years after that.
Pretty much.
This is a church. This person running this media is not an ignorant person. You would assume he's not, since running a whole media to represent what the church think.
You'd hire someone
competent.
Yeah.
Now that would know what it's talking about. If you have somebody at that level running your media, what does that say about the?
I mean, but that goes.
Chains of command.
And that even could be like, he couldn't even read it. Like, for example, if I run media, you could just give it to me, and that you was the wrong one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'll give it to you.
I didn't fact check because it's coming from you. Know what I mean?
I was just gonna ask.
So something's wrong there.
The person who runs your media is not. I'm not biblically.
So you blaming the head, the top.
I'm saying
I'm saying
because he's going even harder than me.
I'm being honest, because the person who runs your media is not biblically foolproof. I'm not. If you had me post stuff like that, obviously I would make a mistake here and there. That's fine, but because for sure, like this, the answer, the correct answer. I still have to do my digging, and I could be misled by passages here and not missed a certain passage here, and that goes back to the chain of command of a person being up top, knowing that, okay, fine, if I hire this media person, and they are representing me. And if I let them put that out, then either you let them run that because you trust them and you say, okay, they can represent me, or you be like, okay, I'm going to give you content, and then you can do your job around the content because I know the content is correct, and you can then use that to represent me.
Okay.
You know?
What you gonna say?
No.
So, but if you go in the same page, in the same thing, right? If you go down below in the first video, there's a guy introducing himself, saying who he is and what he's gonna do. Go down there. Let's see if he is
up
all the way down, very fast, all the way down. See, because I think the first video, actually no, go to the click videos on top. Yep, go find the first video. Okay, right there, the official one. Yeah. Let's listen to that a little bit. They're not gonna hear it.
Yeah, they won't hear it.
I mean, I can get it on this and then.
Yeah, go ahead. Maybe.
Felton, don't do that. Come on, Felton, man, don't
pause it.
No, I'm gonna. Don't never do that again. No.
That's bad to the quality, isn't it?
Yeah, that is horrible.
Yeah, I know.
That's horrible. I'll get it right now. All right. So
boy.
This is the first video that they have on their Awakening Media YouTube page.
Yes.
Hit 4.
This is how AI optimizes my schedule. This meeting got
No,
canceled.
I don't want
Hooray!
I'll
We
sync it
didn't
up.
really want to go anyways.
right,
but now
cool.
I have a free after.
Here you go. All right, ready?
You got to go to the beginning. I think we had enough, but he declared to be the voice of the channel.
Wait. Let me see what it says under.
Hello
his name.
everyone, this is the Awakening Media
All right, so under it says Jordan Boys.
channel.
It just says Awakening Church. It doesn't say he's running the media, but he's saying that he's given the mission statement saying
I can say.
Yeah, but it says along with some other folks, he's going to be the voice of the channel. So blame it on him. Where the bucket stops.
I don't know how many who did that. Was it Jordan Boyce who made the
He's
post?
the head, the producer.
Yes, I mean yes. It shows him as the representative of Awakening Church.
Of the
But
church.
is he's the It says It says his name and then Awakening Church.
I can say he is the leader of the Awakening Church.
He is. So he's the top guy.
I can say.
Oh,
he's
so
the top
yeah,
guy,
so
yes.
he might not even be running this page. It just could be
But
he's the leader.
He looks like the face of the page. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know because I didn't.
What it says- what is-
we can rewatch it, but I can from what I've seen, he's the face of the church. Face. Of the
That's what we
videos,
got. That's the
face
message.
of the church, but not face of the media.
No,
church.
That's what. No, did you hear what he said?
Yeah. All
Yes,
right, let's go back and watch it.
He gave it. He gave the mission
Yeah,
statement.
play it again.
Let's watch it.
All right, it's only a minute long anyway.
Let me give it a like there, just to make that one.
And a
Along
couple
some
other
men,
people,
along
yeah.
with
And if we don't know, we hold
co-host.
him in spot.
He's the face of his team. Anybody else?
That's literally what it is.
Introduce him. So you blaming the head here? I was just trying to blame the guy that.
No, because he could just be like, you tell me to post it and I post it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So I don't blame the guy. So
Okay, yeah. So
There's
we
a
go.
lot.
So we going for the head. We go for the
I'll
neck.
have to, yeah.
All right. So Thanos, Thor, hit him in the head. Go for the head. Don't
Chain
go.
of command.
Go for the head. All right. So
Pretty much.
you went to Israel. You could have talked to rabbis there and asked them questions, and that's rabbis don't know this themselves. It would be very weird to me at that point. I'd be like, out of my marbles, I don't even know your own history. First king, Bible confirms, Abimelech. Whatever comes after the second, third, the fourth, so on. All right, so we read that. Any thoughts now? Any
I mean, I'm actually pretty surprised, you know?
guilty?
Guilty, yeah, it has to be guilty, but I'm surprised. I thought they would, know the answer.
I would
Yeah.
thought too. Big church.
But hey, it's just one, huh?
You
Come on.
forget the milk wrong.
I still think it's
What
just.
is their mission?
I think
though,
it's
right?
just the media guy who's not.
Oh, now he's
Wait,
switching.
no.
Let
Let me
him,
explain.
let him,
I
let
think
him.
it's a media guy who doesn't get paid enough to care, and he's just doing his job. I think that's what it is, because stuff like that happens all the time with like companies and stuff, and they change it, and they're like, there's that. Obviously, that's not how you represent the company. Obviously, if your company means Bible and you misrepresent the Bible, that's an issue and that's a problem,
Yeah.
right? I'm not saying what he did was correct, but I'm just saying I think it's just a media guy who doesn't get paid enough to care.
I would put my neck on the guillotine that 90% of the Christians don't even know. They would say King Saul was the first king and they would die on that mountain. Nothing you can tell them. Show them scriptures, they try to find a way to not make, so.
I got a question, right?
Yeah.
So their mission is Jesus, correct?
To show Jesus to the
Show
world.
Jesus. If they get one answer wrong, you gonna give them grace or no?
Give them grace.
Yeah.
Believe us,
just-
believe us.
This is written, yes,
and then
but-
only therefore speak.
Yes, but I'm saying their main goal, and just having one question wrong, you're gonna give them grace.
Because it cannot say to people Jesus, because Jesus also stood on the foundation of others, the prophets, the testimonies, all the
Being in one's faith,
the prophecies, all that kind of stuff. Jesus came from the word of prophecies. You cannot just say, "Oh, just focus on Jesus, forget everything else that he stands on, or he sits on, or he came from." And Abimelech was one of the setups for the for the kingdom of Israel to be a thing. It was the founding fathers. It's like saying, I'm gonna tell you
George Washington.
Yeah, I'm
of
gonna just tell you
Israel.
about Trump. Forget about
George Washington.
and all those guys. You can't do that. Okay, let's move forward.
Next question on the list is who is the first book? The first book in the Bible.
You see, Mark stuff,
Even
right?
my boy knows this.
Do you know this?
Yo.
Nah, go. Yeah.
Yo.
I don't know. You didn't get the first one.
I chose not to answer.
We know what that means.
Obviously Genesis. Obviously.
Okay,
Obviously.
Genesis. All right.
I'll give you the green lily, right? There we go. This one they put David, so here, yep.
Yeah, they assume it's David,
wrong,
of course, right?
Just so the viewers know, if you click David,
Yeah,
correct,
correct. So what's the next one?
Which prophet was swallowed by a great fish?
Do you know this one?
Jonah.
Joe.
No, but this is very, again, surface level stuff.
Milk stuff, right? That's what we call
Surface
milk.
level stuff.
Yeah, correct.
The walls of which city fell after Joshua and the
yeah.
Israelites marched around them for 7 days?
Do you know this one?
Option 1, Jerusalem.
Jericho.
All
All right, that's enough, guys.
we gotta go. See, there's more wrong ones.
There's more wrong ones?
There may be.
We're proving that point here. This is good. We're proving
The
that point
Apostle
here.
Paul wrote several letters.
By the way, can you tell the viewers, what's your level when it comes to the Bible?
Oh, very surface level.
But it's for
I read
even
Samuel.
you.
I read Samuel. I mean, because I'm just getting into King James right now. I would say it's a very surface level. I read Samuel. I read Matthew. I read Genesis, Exodus. I had to, and that's pretty much where it lies right now.
Yeah, but even you can answer this. Have you been to church at all? Like,
He hasn't even
Recently,
read
no, but
Jonah.
I had like a stint with like 5 years where I was at church pretty much every Sunday.
He hasn't even read Jonah. He answered the Jonah one.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, because that's a story that they
Several
say a
people,
lot.
yeah.
It's like a doctrine. You didn't even know about them, but you know anyway because you just keep repeating a lot. It's on your face.
Yeah.
So you would know, right?
right.
What else?
The Apostle Paul wrote several letters, epistles, to early Christian communities. Which of these following cities was not one of them in which he wrote? Corinth, Rome,
Rome?
Ath, or
Is it Rome? Or is it not Rome?
What's your answer? You're gonna finalize your answer.
I'll help you out. Think of New Testament Bibles if you can.
Think of
New Testament, yeah.
All right, then I'll go Athens.
That was a good help. There was not Athens Bible there, but
Exactly.
No. Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay. I think we're
that's it.
gonna get the. Let me see.
Which language was the most of the? It's Greek, right? Of the New Testament.
Old Testament.
No, it says Old Testament.
Old.
Then it would be Aramaic or Hebrew. I mean, I'm going Hebrew.
I would go Hebrew too.
I'm going Hebrew.
So,
Yeah.
nice.
Okay. Moses.
Who was the oldest?
Okay. This is
Noah, Methuselah, Abraham, Moses.
Okay, right?
Methuselah.
Do you know this one, Felton?
All right, so it's obviously not Moses.
It's obviously not Moses. Okay.
Yeah.
Oof, I'm wrong already. That's crazy. All right, so if I had to guess, I don't know anything about Methuselah, so it could be that one. So I'm going to guess either Methuselah or Noah.
Wait, the oldest person does that mean like they were
Do they
born,
have to die?
They were born earlier or they lived longer? What does this?
The oldest just means they want to live longer. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the person who reached the highest age in the Bible.
Yeah, that's the oldest,
Okay.
no?
Yeah.
The one that
Alright,
been here before and still.
No, I'm just saying because they could be like, who was born earlier? They're older.
Moses. I
Anyway.
don't know. I think Abraham was.
Yeah, the
96.
oldest one who lived longer ages. Yeah, I would say. Okay.
I'm going Noah, if not Methuselah, but I don't know anything about Methuselah off the top of my head.
Okay.
What is Methuselah's backstory?
Methuselah.
Remember.
Yeah.
Methuselah. Who's Methuselah?
That's what I don't. I heard the name, but I'm not. Her story's
Methuselah.
not coming to mind.
Yeah, but I'm guessing like he was in the time of Enoch around there. Seth.
So then it could be Methuselah. I'm
it
going
could be.
Methuselah.
Time of Seth.
If it's Seth, it's Methuselah.
Okay,
If
going Methuselah, I'm going Methuselah. I'm going Methuselah. If Seth's
Yeah, if that's correct.
I haven't checked, because when I saw this, I just burst laughing, right? But click one, let's see what one he says.
All right, so I'm gonna go with my original Noah.
No. Wow.
Methuselah.
I knew it.
Who played that? Who played that? Actually, both wrong.
What did you?
It was Moses.
Explain.
Both wrong.
Nah, but Moses died though.
You both wrong. When I saw that, I just started bursting. No, I know you didn't know this, but I know you. I didn't know you would guess it, but I know one of you would guess right to what they think is right.
Okay.
Which you got Methuselah. Same thing with David's issue here. They didn't read the Bible. The question is, who's the oldest? Now, look what made me laugh. Right, go back to the page.
Yeah,
Now scroll down.
Is it the explanation I got you to laugh?
No, scroll down more. No, go down to the next tab. Next questioning. What does that
Who
say?
was taken in the chariot of fire to heaven
Elijah.
without facing death?
Elijah, 100%. It was not Moses. It was Elijah.
Click it.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Where did Enoch went?
Enoch he got translated. He ascended. He just walked with God. Nothing.
Did he die?
No.
No, he did not.
Who
face
came
death.
first, Elijah or Enoch?
I'm answering. No. If you do that, I would have said Enoch myself because he didn't die.
do that. The question is, who's oldest?
I'm picking out of the four. You get what I'm saying? If you ask me who's the oldest person,
why didn't you do the same when it comes to who was the
Because-
second king or third king, whatever? How do you do the same?
No, because when you say king of Israel, Israel has a date. I have to pick within the date. So I can't just say out of the option, out of the date. This question, I'm assuming it's out of the four. I didn't expand out of all of them. Because I could have said Enoch.
Why didn't you
100%.
assume it was out of the four?
Huh?
Why didn't you assume it was out of the four?
Because they gave me four options. They didn't say it in the world.
Same one.
It says who was the oldest person in the Bible.
Same with the kings. They gave
Bro,
you four options. Pick one.
If I were to go that, then I would say Jesus.
You would say Jesus.
Actually, no, it'd still be wrong because Enoch would be technically older. Yeah, it would be.
No matter what side you slice it.
Honestly speaking, I knew it was Enoch, but I was picking out of the four.
Why didn't you use same
I
logic
would
in the
pick it out of
first
four.
one?
Huh?
Why didn't you use same
Because
logic in the
Israel
first
has
one?
a date and time.
How does that change that question?
This one's the oldest person in the Bible.
Yeah,
I guess you're saying I read the. Yeah, I see your point, but what I'm saying
It
is
doesn't, because time is time. Time haven't stopped, haven't ended yet. So how not Enoch fit on that?
what I'm saying is give me the benefit of the doubt. I definitely would have guessed Enoch.
Right.
You
So,
asked me about Enoch. I told you.
My
that
point
translated.
here is don't trust the Christians.
No.
Question.
You know what it is?
What?
It's the same question of the first one. It's just the wording's wrong in the answer.
Exactly. The same thing.
I knew it was Enoch.
Right?
You said that.
So when you get one thing wrong, the Bible is an equation. You get one little thing wrong, the whole thing
Then
beneath
goes
it
down, yeah.
just you get it wrong. Mind you, I prove this here. This is a question even someone that's not so in depth with the Bible can answer. But a mega church got it wrong.
I see where you said Enoch.
Yeah, I could have known
Not-
Enoch. I'm mad that
I said Enoch. I was hoping someone to laugh at it. I was waiting to see somebody would just comment like, pathetic, right? So I can just hit him the scripture in the head.
Someone says yes, completely believable. Yes.
Wrong answer. Who had the longest clan life? What the hell? I don't know what that clan life.
I don't know.
Wait. So it's not Methuselah, right?
No, it's Enoch. 100%
No.
Right?
it's Enoch because he
It's
never
not,
died.
right? Okay, right. So he's still living?
Well, Methuselah died.
No. Obviously Methuselah. I'm talking about Enoch.
He's still alive to this
Okay,
day.
all right. All right, so
But he was the first one taken, not Elijah. So they'll be like ones the
Competition
oldest.
between one and
But
two,
who's
yeah.
the first that came? It was Enoch.
okay,
Yeah.
all right, I see.
Right?
Yeah,
then
Genesis,
Elijah
yep.
down the road. So he'll be the oldest, no matter how you slice it.
I see,
Elijah,
because
I think,
it
was
said that he
Isaiah.
lived 969 years and then died, but Enoch never died. So.
Yeah, Enoch's still kicking around. He's gonna maybe he's one of the last. No, it's not. That'll be the churches. Maybe they'll be the leaders of it. Who knows? All right. So, do you guys see? This is a mega church. No, putting milk. Even they got even the milk wrong. If I was to dive in their doctrines, like things that saves you, how wrong would them? How more wrong would that be if they got? Mind you, Bible is equation. You got one little thing wrong in the beginning. Everything else you read, understanding, just kaput. What makes sense won't add up, won't equal the same. My math and their math, the answer is completely the same. In the middle, completely the same. I mean, the different because our initial understanding is different. But like I said, they read, but they don't read, but they don't perceive. They know this. As soon as you say it, like, they know this, but they don't perceive. They read, but they don't perceive. That goes in every Christian church. My sister sat right here. She's been 32 years in the churches, right? Basic questions couldn't be answered. You know them by their fruits. Their fruits showing ignorance. Let's keep going.
I still think it's a media guy who doesn't get paid enough money to care.
care,
I think because if you look at like if I look at the church I was at before, there was people who weren't in the word that had positions of they worked in music, sound, or they worked in imagery for the church, or they worked in whatever for the church, but they weren't, they didn't have Bible, like bulletproof Bible knowledge,
But why would you put somebody like that to represent?
Again, that goes back to the top command, chain of command, the person up at the top. If this person represents you, I still think it's a media person who don't care, which means that if that's going through, that means that the person up top probably doesn't care either.
And if I were to analyze it, if I had to rationalize it, I would say maybe why would you, like you asked, why would you put someone like that in charge? Maybe because they're really good at media. They're just not really good at Bible.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's.
But how good could you be in media just posting stuff? I do that on my own. I'm not really good at media.
Well, I'm saying with the editing. Well, sometimes I'm assuming the pastor's busy, so maybe like they'll just throw him the information and he can
like
do
delegate
it.
someone else to
exactly.
do it. Yeah.
That's if I had to rationalize it. That's the only thing I could think. But that's why I blame the chain of command, because if he's telling him to post the questions and the questions itself is wrong, chain of command.
Okay, so you guys going for the head. All right. I was gonna go faster than that, but let's keep going. Right, so hold on, go back up. So the second pool answers the first pool.
Pretty much, yeah. That question answers this question.
Answer that. Look at the logic here.
Yeah, it doesn't answer.
Look how funny this is, right? The logic will say who's the oldest, the one that lived the longest.
Yeah.
Right? But they had a person, they got a group of people here that never died. Mm-hmm. But their names didn't show when they was oldest. How does that make sense? 1 week, this is a month ago. We're going to open one. This one a month ago.
Probably a month.
And that one is
4 weeks ago.
4 weeks ago.
A month.
So that one's probably a little over a month.
Back to back. These were probably back to back.
Back to back. You have the answer, but because you don't perceive, the name is not even here. The one logic said the one that's oldest, one that lived longest. Enoch, Elijah never died. The name should be here. Why you have Methuselah as your answer?
It said because his longevity was not a trivial fact. It symbolizes grace and patience of God. What? His longevity is not just a trivial fact. So he's just saying because he lived a long. He had the most. He had the highest number. That's why.
No, because I think even after that, I think Moses lived longer than 969.
About
let me check Moses
Adam
days.
actually.
No, that's what I meant to say. Adam. I said Adam in my head. The first one. I think he lived longer than 6.
Go back to scripture. You can look it up on the computer
on the
there.
laptop? All right,
yeah, open the new tab there. Let's see.
We don't need judges anymore.
Put an Adam lived for, and
Oh, 930. All right.
930. So Methuselah says older.
Yeah, 969.
Okay. 9.
It was Genesis 5, right?
What age was Methuselah in?
In 969 was his how old he was when he died.
I mean, like, what age? Like,
Oh.
what time was he in? Who was the son of or the father of? Okay, Seth.
Right here. Altogether, Adam lived a total of 930.
Okay, and Seth had lived 130 again, and 912 and died. Okay, come down. 95, 910,
962.
962. Is that Methuselah?
Jared.
No, that's not Methuselah.
How old
That's
is
Jared.
How old is Methuselah?
969.
Methuselah, 969.
69. Okay, go back.
He was next, I think.
So
Yeah, he was
Jared.
next.
Jared. Okay, there you go. And when Enoch had
so
lived,
so Enoch's his dad.
okay, Enoch 65, he became father of Methuselah. After he became the father of Methuselah, Enoch walked faithfully with God 300 years and had other sons and the daughters. Altogether, Enoch lived a total of 60. Enoch walked faithfully with God and then was no more because God took him away. Right? God took him away at the age of 365.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
God took him away. Oh, you want perversion nonsense?
Seth. All right. Adam begot his son. Altogether 930 years. Okay, correct. Seth, we already know. Lived 905 years. Okay. Canaan. Melchizedek. Jared lived 100.
Melchizedek, no way. That guy's also one of there. I'm not sure. I think Melchizedek actually older. Because the guy, I don't know if it's a metaphor or what. I didn't put him in there because it could be a metaphor. Because the Bible says he never had a beginning nor the end. Right? So,
Yeah, right here.
could be a
God-
metaphor.
24 and God took him. That's where we left
Yeah,
off.
God took him 1 year younger than Methuselah. How old is
Methuselah lived
no, Enoch when it was taken?
365.
65, Methuselah 300 and what? 66? 69?
Methuselah, right here.
Yeah.
Lived 108. Wait, what?
Methuselah were 969 years when he died.
900 and
And 69.
Oh, that's
okay,
when he gave
969. Enoch 660, right? 900. Okay, so that's his father.
I guess they're counting it as Enoch when he left to go God. I think they're counting that
They can as death,
Yeah.
but like you just dead then?
Are those words God took him? Are those words ever used?
No, you
again in-
mentioned God literally like take him up on
No, but are they mentioned anywhere else in the Bible? Or
yes.
just- or just
Go
Enoch?
go look up when God took Enoch up in heaven. See how he took him. All right. What scriptures we got here?
Genesis 5, Hebrews, I think 11:5.
Yeah,
Seeing
click right
something
there.
over there.
I don't want to click Hebrews, because safely now caught up.
Because of this is KJV, right? Or
Yeah, click on KJV.
click on KJV.
Don't be
By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death.
okay, there
He
you go.
was not found because God had translated him. For before his translation, he had his testimony that he pleased God.
That's what happened with Jesus. He was translated.
Okay, yeah.
what
If he rose from the dead, then where would
Jesus was translated also into a new body, as we all will be made in the last days. We'll be all translated into new body. Enoch just got it. No Jesus required. The guy's still alive,
Pretty much, yeah.
right? He came before Elijah. Elijah might be the same thing happened to him, but we just say he rode off on the whirlwind of chariots, whatever. We didn't get to see that. We didn't get to know like if he translated or he just there, flesh and blood. We don't know.
But Enoch would be older because Enoch is Genesis and
Yeah, well, however you slice it, Enoch will still
He's
be
first,
older,
yeah.
right?
Elijah, I think, is Isaiah.
So there we have it. Any what else we have here?
We have right here, which Christian holiday celebrates the resurrection of Jesus Christ? We already
You
done
know,
this.
oh man.
Christmas.
No, that's the birth.
No, I know, I'm joking.
That's their birth, not
Yeah.
the birth. That's the Christian.
We'll get when
birth.
Christmas comes around. We
So
got that.
they celebrate the resurrection of Christ. Is that Pentecost?
Pentecost is the day of Pentecost.
Day
when
of Pentecost. Where
Holy
they go?
Ghost.
Can be. Is Easter?
It's Easter, yeah. It's
But that's the day of Jesus break the bread.
yeah.
How's it his death?
Yeah, we had a whole episode.
We had a whole episode on this thing.
Yeah, we broke down.
Check the channel. Yep.
Yeah, just check the channel because we literally went
broke
from
it down.
timeline about the 11th bread breaking that versus the
Everything.
resurrection, all that, and then how the king, how it switched and all
Yeah,
that.
all of it. No, once again, this is supposed to be milk level stuff. They're getting four things wrong so far.
Yeah.
Right? You blame the media guy, you blame his head. You know, I'm just laughing at them. You know? I'm laughing at everybody. Let's see what else we got here. Actually, click that. Maybe give them some.
No, I already did.
You already voted?
Yep.
Okay.
Give him a like. Let him know.
Let him know. Like,
Let him know.
Nah,
We-
not
we,
on my channel.
we like
Not on my channel. Not on my channel. Nah, y'all
his
go
full
sign
name
it.
is there too. Nothing better. Let's look it up. Let's arrest him.
That's crazy. The fact that you looked
Oh,
and gave
boy.
out my government. That's
Oh, like
crazy.
this.
Nobody knows, but you just
Wow.
gave out the government. That's wild.
Just
Yeah, facts.
Just spread. No,
Yo.
No.
Yo,
You're trying to be famous anyway, don't you?
no.
No.
Quiz: Who is traditionally believed to have authored most of the book of Proverbs?
Proverbs,
Proverbs.
What'd you say there? Jason.
Remember, the question could be wrong entirely.
Ashkenaz.
If he's asking,
Yeah, it could be wrong. You better search. Don't trust the Christian's poll. We already decide. We already determined that.
So,
Don't trust the Christian's options.
all right, so if David wrote most of Psalms, right? Mm-hmm. I would say that he would probably write more books, no? Or just he would have that one book. But why? What would? Okay, so King Solomon, right?
If you know, you can just say you don't.
No, I don't know, but I'm just trying to like.
Okay, that's fine.
You know?
Yes.
my gut tells me David.
I'm gonna guess same misdirection.
What was King Solomon's reign like? What was that like? for-
What a guy.
Became king. Just had a lot of. Became a pimp.
Didn't his
And
mind
then-
go numb too? Like made his brain into an animal or whatever.
What happened?
Wasn't him that they made his brain into like the wild animals?
No, that was Mekudinazor.
Or something like that.
Mekudinazor, the king of Babylon. That wasn't him. The first king of Babylon.
First king, yep. But I'm saying David.
Solomon. Actually, yeah, I'm going Solomon. I don't know who it is, but
But I guarantee you, it's none of these. Why?
How about you, Falta?
I said David.
Something tells me to say none of these because
None of these.
you have a big grin on your face.
Question.
No.
It's a trick question,
Trick
right?
question.
You wanted to see it. You lead me to
Which one is it,
deception.
Juby? Which one is it?
Zero dressing Christians, holy smoke! I didn't expect this.
I'm gonna go King
Which
David.
one?
I was King Solomon. King Solomon.
Okay, Solomon. All right.
They got that one right. All right.
Quiz.
Okay.
What
is the primary theme of the book of Proverbs?
Okay, I think you know that.
Okay, so laws would be.
Exodus. Or Leviticus.
I was gonna say Leviticus
Yep.
for laws.
Let him.
Deuteronomy.
let him use
Poetry
his
would be
reason.
psalms, right? Poetry would be psalms.
No, you tell us.
No, I'm saying because that's if it's songs, then that would be.
Well, I can't say
That
that
makes
poetry.
sense.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'll say. Makes sense.
now he
Prophecy-
knows.
pro-
No, let's help him with this logic. That makes sense. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Alright.
Then after I'm saying
Okay,
it's correct,
so-
but it says makes sense.
So okay, so would prophecy be revelation, like the completion of prophecy, or I'm gonna go wisdom. What is?
Gonna go with what?
No, I'm just thinking like where
Stop moving the mouse inside this. Let him think. Let him don't do that.
I'm gonna go prophecy. Why not?
Prophecy.
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, I'm sure you know this, right?
Wisdom.
Okay.
You saw the circle, huh?
The wisest man alive. What books of prophet? Proverbs, which is book of wisdom. Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right,
Is that-
let's go down. What else?
But
we
I
got
do
here?
like
I was
train
gonna,
of thought, to be
no,
honest.
I was gonna see
Yeah,
like,
it was-
is there any other place in the Bible where they try to give like excessive wisdom? Like, I was trying to think.
No, it was
It would
Proverbs.
be Proverbs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Alright.
that's where you stay away at a gang. That's where you live right. Proverbs. If you want to be a wise man,
Proverbs is the
Proverbs.
way.
give your sons Proverbs. Instead of having to watch
TikTok.
Animal Planet and give them
History Channel.
Yeah,
That's what
have,
I got.
have the book of Proverbs playing over and over instead of having listen
Oh, this one's just what is your favorite proverb?
singing Old Town Road over
Do you,
and
do
over.
you know these? Do you know these? Do you know these by heart? Proverbs 4:7.
What is the favorite proverb? What
Yeah,
is
this is
your
just what is
favorite?
your
My
favorite?
favorite proverb?
Yeah. Do you know these by heart? Proverbs
No,
4:7.
I don't memorize
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah.
chapters. I just know what's there. I don't waste my time.
Thought maybe you would comment.
Me, I don't. Bro.
If you click on it, it show you what it says.
What do you mean?
If you click on it, will it show you what the
No, just
No.
Actually, let's look up each one of those verses. Copy and paste them and see. Let's see what they say.
wait. Click on it though. Maybe it just shows it.
No, it's just right or wrong.
Yeah, click on it.
Oh, okay.
percentage,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, percentage. All right. Yeah, just underline them. Let's see what they say. This is going fun. This is going well. I'm playing Parenthood. I'm playing Awakening. Dealings.
All right.
What does that one say?
Proverbs 4:7. This is okay. So Proverbs 4:6. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Exalt 8. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou hast embraced her.
Basically, wisdom is the principle of everything.
Let's see the next
That's
one.
what they wanted to point out.
We don't have to exit them out. Maybe we can compare them later.
Yeah, that one opened a new tab. I don't know why.
No.
Do you have a favorite verse in Proverbs?
Proverbs. I say, remember the Lord in your time of your youth, because when you get old, you have no strength. That's a good one.
16:9. A man's heart deviseth his way, but Lord directeth his steps. That's Proverbs 16:9.
Okay. Yeah, like that. Mm-hmm. And maybe this is the one. There's a remember the Lord when you're.
Proverbs
Hey, open a new
15:1.
tab, I don't know.
Soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. The tongue of the wise useth knowledge all right, but the mouth of the fools poureth out foolishness.
Foolishness.
That's a good one.
Oh, wisdom, huh? You like that one already? Let's see what that one say.
All right, Proverbs 27:17.
iron. Yeah,
Iron sharpens
I heard this
iron,
one.
and one man sharpens the face of his neighbor.
Come here.
What does the second part of that mean?
Let's finish reading. Let's finish reading.
All of it. All right. Yeah, that's the quote though.
What? How's that the faithful man's favorite? Yeah.
Iron sharpens iron. That's what they want.
Some kid investigate this. Well, all the people that voted for this, investigate them. Investigate them. Sharpen your neighbor's face. How?
That's
Show
what
me. Show me.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Jeez.
That's the last one?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. What about Well, someone said Proverbs 15:1.
Yeah, but that was a thing.
That was
comment?
yeah. They
Like
said
others. We're not
they
gonna
said
go
you
through
can
all
put
of
like
those.
others?
Yeah, others one that
Yeah,
you
but we're
like.
not gonna go through all the others.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only five comments.
5
You
comments.
want?
I mean, Proverbs 15:1. A soft word turneth away. Oh, okay.
Okay, that's just
yeah.
Christian logic here.
Proverbs 20:29.
7.
That was one of the options. What about 20:29?
2029.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna keep the tabs. I'm just gonna take it out.
that's fine. Hey, no, you can just. Oh yeah, I was
There's no
gonna say
point of having like 50 billions. It was 20 what?
20:29. The glory of young men is their strength, and the beauty of old men is the gray haired. Wow.
He probably had mad gray hair.
That just means that makes sense. You know, when you're young, you're strong, but when you're old, you gray hair.
Some guy said John 3:16.
represents wisdom. What happened?
Some guy said John
You
3:16.
just didn't quite get the question.
Yeah.
John 2:16, of course. Hey, Christian. That's all. But they now just slap you with it. I call it the Kardashian effect.
Proverbs 21:30. This is 29, by the way. The wicked put up a bold front, but the upright give thought to their ways. 30. There is no wisdom, no insight, no plan that can succeed against the Lord. The horse is made ready for the day of battle, but the victory rests with the Lord. That's basically saying it's all in Him. You can do whatever.
It's out of your hands.
You can do
basically.
whatever, but don't matter.
Pretty much. Yep. All right. So the next question is,
Which biblical miracle would you like to learn more about?
I'm curious.
Vote for the intrigue.
Water into wine,
Resurrection.
resurrection of Lazarus, healing the blind, baptisma.
Is that the
feeding
mud?
the 5,000?
Was that
and
the
then
mud
No,
into the eyes?
By the teleporting guy.
blood into the eyes.
The teleporting guy.
Yeah, I would rather learn him.
All right, exactly. That was just right.
What?
Yeah. I don't think they know this, do they?
I guarantee you the one that went more. If it's Christians answering, it wouldn't be water to wine.
Which one do you think they would?
Christians?
Yeah. Which one do you think would be the
Virgin
highest?
birth.
Virgin
Virgin.
birth.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
They will click on that. They know about it already, but they're just that zealous. They'll just click on it again.
I'm gonna guess this one.
Resurrection.
of
Lazarus. Oh, okay, one second. We're close. Why you unlearn that? That's very simple.
No, I'm saying I'm thinking as them. Like
Explain
Christian,
it.
what would
Explain
they
it
pick?
to someone who doesn't know.
About what?
Lazarus. How? Like explain it.
I wouldn't pick Lazarus.
Guy that
Lazarus is
died,
simple.
he just arrived late on purpose so he can rot. So you can take him out so people can see his miracle. That's the end of it. The end.
Explain that.
That's Martha's kid, right?
Yeah, Mary or Martha. Yeah, one of them.
That's one of his cousins, I think. He died. They called Jesus. Jesus just like, yeah, I will be
And they said,
okay.
"Why y'all crying?"
I know what
there.
story
He
you're talking about.
just he just chill like until the body rot. And he just showed up. Like,
Yeah. He's
So
like,
why?
he's
No,
sleeping.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Why are you crying?
Yeah. Why?
Why are you crying? Yeah, pretty much.
I've been mad too. Imagine that.
Yeah, you lady, you waiting for the clips to roll.
What's wrong with you? Man, you asleep. You asleep.
I've been pissed as well.
I know, yeah.
A doctor just let your loved one just die. Like, relax.
What are you talking about?
Come from his,
We got all the time in the world.
on his beach break with his towel and his ladies behind him. Relax, I got this. Like, oh boy, I'd be pissed as well. I can understand that. But but what's the curiosity in learning that? What's the
You want to read the
yeah?
comments?
Just say the comment. No, what you open the link for?
Because if I do, it will like when I go back, it won't go back.
Okay.
I have to scroll down.
All right. Cody 9606 says, "I want to know more about the Watchers in the Kingdoms before ours."
I was that a miracle?
I don't know.
I don't know. He just
All the above.
all the miracles of the one true God. So I don't have a preference. Okay.
Well, okay.
I'd love to see the bread and fish multiply.
They are all intriguing, but notably the virgin birth. But I decided to choose Lazarus resurrection. There are a few reasons for that. Firstly, I saw a video of the supposed tomb of Lazarus. According to the video, Lazarus's tomb was sort of like a deep grotto or dungeon. It had steps leading down to the burial chamber. According to the tradition of those days, he was wrapped or bound from head to toe with grave wrapping, somewhat like the Egyptian mummies. When Jesus imbued him with life again, he was able to get up the steps how was he able to get up the steps if he was bound with wrappings? Did Jesus cause him to hover or float above the stairs to exit the tomb? Since he existed in the tomb, Jesus commanded that he be loosed from the wrappings. Also, did the stench of the death suddenly go away when he was resurrected? Was he, while being dead, totally unconscious in deep sleep, or somewhere alive in spirit? How is it he, Lazarus, made no mention of any afterlife, which many hold dear today?
Good point. I thought you started to ramble them, but then at the middle, I'm like, okay, it's. But I think some of these questions that can be answered, because when you die, you're embalmed. The things eat your body, the bugs, whatever, you try to smell.
Yeah.
So they would also eat some of the fabrics away. You're not gonna just say perfectly preserved
I mean,
And,
yeah, but that takes time to.
Yeah,
to
but then what
happen.
kind of idiot also embalmed maybe just wrapped them up on the cloth. Now like, they can not even mummy it. Maybe it can just be a cloth. You know, because same thing could happen to Jesus. You know, how did he get out of his tomb? He was only 2 days. That was like a week or something. You know, 7 weeks or something. He was chilling in his beach mansion, right?
Yeah.
This guy had a comment.
Is that an interesting comment?
Yeah, I
My
think so.
question is, why have Joseph's bloodline in the Bible, but not Mary's? Wouldn't it make sense to have Mary's bloodline there instead, or did God use Joseph's DNA to make Jesus' body? I have read through the Bible a few times now, and this always strikes me as odd. So it says, why have Jesus' bloodline in the Bible, but not Mary's? Oh, you're just saying why? Like, where does Mary come from? Like, she's just kind of like a vessel for Jesus, and there's
There's a chapter in the book of I think one of the books of
The Gospels.
the Gospels. Yeah,
They
that
have
goes
both.
to the
They have
that's the Christian side. They say that the lineage of one leads down to
The father and the mother.
the father, and one is down to the
Mother,
mother.
yeah.
You know, which
Remember I sent you?
which then the Muslims may have a thing that says, oh, this contradiction.
Contradiction,
It just
yeah.
says no because it comes two different lineage.
Yeah, exactly. One from the father, one from the mother.
Yep, just like that one thing we talked about
Yeah, that's why I shook it out. Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
an answer to it. But I don't know if anyone in the comments answered this question.
Yeah.
Now, that's why. I
So
found
you'll
it
just
very
keep going.
All right.
Okay, what else we have next?
which animal did Balaam ride in the Old Testament that surprisingly spoke to him?
I know this one. You know this one, Juvie?
Yeah.
Balaam.
I know you know this one.
If Christians know it, I guarantee I know it.
I do not know.
Just take a guess, huh? 1 out of 3. Yeah.
I guess though.
Donkey. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
See that? So easy you can guess.
Pretty
All right? So this is the things they're posting here. Milk. Surface milk level.
But it's like, I feel like it's like that on purpose, just so that people are just like, yeah, Bible trivia, yeah,
Yeah, but if for me personally, if I see these questions, who cares?
Yeah, you will
It's
bored
not.
them.
It's not. Yeah, exactly. I'm bored.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, but obviously, but those kind of questions, I feel like they get growth in terms of people who interact with them, or people who are just new to the faith. They just have.
But do you
something
know
to
it
do.
is how easily you're able to answer them with these questions?
I didn't say it was something that I condone doing,
Yeah.
but it could lead to growth. It could.
You
be,
don't even go to church.
Yeah.
How easy it is for you to answer this question. You only read like 3 books or 4 books in the Bible because we have since we started doing this podcast.
Yeah.
You know?
In totality, yeah.
These people being on church like for maybe their whole lives. This kind of question they answered. I mentioned about the guy that teleport. You're like, what? Huh?
Yeah, because that's so interesting to me.
That is interesting. I'm a mega church. This kind of question, this should be introducing to people. People are like, oh, what a minute, what? They should have 5 of these. Guy to teleport, the guy that what else? What else you could think of?
The whirlwind is a good one. Not
Did you know they had like zombies getting up in the cemetery? Like you see Jesus rise up and then
Yo, what?
exactly.
What?
Did you know this? No.
Yeah, I know, but the pool of Bethesda I think is very interesting. It's a quick one, but that's very interesting.
Yeah, there's a documentary about it. It's actually just very interesting in details how the thing was designed, how the water comes up,
Bubbles, yeah.
Once they're down, they just kill each other to get there.
The whirlwind that you said earlier, the whirlwind.
Yeah, but what about that?
That's a very interesting one. Just to start.
Yeah, how the whirlwind take you to heaven? What kind of level
Like a
of?
tornado?
Yeah, like was it spinning or just
Some superhero stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you get
pretty
dizzy
much.
by the time you get up. God,
What else is there?
okay, you just use something else in the whirlwind. Was it spinning around as it goes? Like how does that?
That's a that's a
Get up to heaven,
whirlwind.
throw it up.
All the debris cutting him like gets to heaven all bloody and that's how it
actually
work,
cool. I
right?
didn't think of that far. Yeah. How did that
The
work?
trees, so strong gets to heaven, you're picking up a lot of steam. No, that's that's when it gets to fiction a little bit, So, what else we got?
In the Bible, who is known for rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem, symbolizing a fresh start of the Israelites?
Fresh start,
Yep.
Fresh start of the Israelites.
rebuilding. It says.
Yep. Rebuilding. Yep.
Okay, that's after
walls.
Babylon then.
The walls of Jerusalem.
Yeah. I guess.
Who was Nehemiah in the Bible?
A prophet.
Just a prophet? He had no other title.
Use process of elimination here. Maybe that will work you better. Maybe that helps you better.
All right, cool. Who's Ezra?
Another prophet.
Okay, so all right. Who's Joshua?
What about Joshua? Remember the guy that burned the tent?
And he was also Jericho. At times Jericho too.
All right. I guess Solomon. I guess.
Go on, try Nehemiah. Yeah. Which apostles traditionally known as the doubter? Which prophet he said?
Which apostle?
Okay. The doubter of his skeptics about Jesus' resurrection. Which one was that?
Skeptic?
Yeah. That did not believe that Jesus resurrected. Do you know this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Peter.
You guessing Peter?
Yeah.
Peter is the one that denied him. John is the beloved one, people say. Judas is the traitor, and then doubting Thomas.
Okay, doubting Thomas. Oh, okay, yeah.
Doubting Thomas. Very catch up thing here. Where did Jesus deliver the sermon of the mount? On the mount. In the mount. Okay, but we got the point, right? We got the point. I don't think we should go any further than this.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you,
Okay. This was only the reaction session of this video. That was fun.
It was.
That was fun. So, any comments before we transition?
Ooh, can we do one more?
Okay, go ahead.
I just want to see. If this gives you how many people guess it, I'll be happy. But if not, then it'd be a waste of time. But in which fruit is mentioned in the story of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden?
Okay, which fruit?
The fruit isn't specified.
Pomegranate, fig, apple.
Yeah, I want to see when you get.
That's why I want to see percentage. That's why I want to see. If it gives percentage, great. If not, it's a waste of time.
All right, come on.
Yeah, you know
come on,
this. You
answer.
the answer.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Felton.
I'm being
not disrespecting the man.
I'm
what is
being
this?
official. I'm asking you
Apple.
officially. Apple?
Yeah. Why not? Contrary to belief,
I'm
the Bible
disrespecting
does not
the man.
specify that type of fruit that Adam and Eve ate. Over time, it has been depicted as an apple, but
Yo, look at his face. Look at his face. Go. The look of disappointment.
okay. What?
You said now you disrespecting.
What?
Yeah, just click his answer.
I did it wrong. It doesn't give. The
No percentage.
But I like it because I want to do this question because everyone says apple.
Let's see the comment.
Everybody says apple. It's like common knowledge. I don't know whether it's through Disney. Everyone
Whoa.
the apple.
Wow,
this and
thank
that.
you. I did not know
Of
that.
course he didn't.
Genesis 3:7 mentions they sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. That's
That has nothing to do with.
Okay.
Tradition tells us that the tree of knowledge of good and evil was a fig tree, which was consistent with its large leaves from which Adam and Eve could have made their garments.
What tradition is this?
And there's no scripture to back anything.
Jesus
so-
also cursed the fig tree before.
Okay, just
Tradition sees the olive tree as the tree of life. When was tradition?
I don't
the
know.
cross represents.
must
the
be a
tree of
Catholic.
life. I always thought it was an apple until one day my friend asked me, "Who told you it was an apple?"
Yeah,
Because many
everyone
of the
thinks
pictures
apple.
illustrated so. He. If it's not it's not specified that, how do we know it was an apple at all? It was a
this?
grape.
I should put it was a pumpkin.
What
No,
was
actually
the
it was a
first deceiving?
Watermelon.
What was the
Because Adam was black.
what was the first deceiving lie that Satan used on the women?
Okay.
None.
I bet it was a fig.
Not
Someone
a lot of
says.
people know that either.
They didn't know that either, right? The better question would be, how many lies the devil ever told? How many lies?
Can I answer?
No, let him.
I already gave
Oh,
it up.
you're asking me?
Yeah, do you know?
No, I don't know off the top
I
of my
don't
head.
know. Yeah, people don't know this, He doesn't lie. He doesn't lie. He just tricks you to disobeying God.
So-
The truth.
So he
So
does
I got a
like,
question with that question.
He
right?
does like a double speak type of thing where he's saying the truth, but it's like twisted.
yeah, his goal is to get you to disobey God.
So if he doesn't
That's
tell
his goal.
lies, right?
Yeah.
Why is he called the father of lies?
Why is God father of lies?
Yeah.
Who calls him father of lies?
Why is he called? All right. Why they keep saying you're? You know.
Who's they?
No, I'll figure it out. So not be scriptures.
All right.
But anyways, continue.
So
Yeah,
he does
we-
double speak.
Yeah, he gets to disobey God. That's all. You know, like you said to Jesus, you have the power to make this rocks become bread. You know, which he does. He made some bread out of nothing at some point. But that's not the point. His point to be there is to actually just go on what you call that the process.
What?
Not to eat for a while. What's that called?
Fasting.
Fasting.
Yeah, he was supposed to fast for 40 days and 40 nights. No, but devil came and trying to get him to eat something. With the truth, you can make the stones become bread. You can, but no, my job here is to fast, not to eat bread. So I'm here to fast and get demonstrated by the angel, which they came to do. They came to teach Jesus. You know, that the angels came to teach him. So we should. I think we should do like an episode like that. Insane biblical miracles. You know, things people don't even aware of. You know, stuff like that. That'd be good. Just top 10 of them, and just go and see how insane these things are. I should think the logic behind them, because you know the whirlwind, like you inside of it, like hello, you know.
So just because I told you I'd bring up context with the Bible,
Yeah.
John 8:44, it says, "You are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father will ye do. He was a murderer from the beginning." And
Who the devil kill?
well, murder as in he probably, because he deceived the woman and killed him.
Who did he kill though?
He didn't personally kill. I think murder is, in this context, is the context of, you know, now men die. But I see what you're saying. And I don't know what that word is.
Abode.
Abode not in the truth.
Okay.
Because there is no truth in him. When he speaks a lie, he speaks of his own. For he is a liar
And the
the
father.
father of it.
The father of it.
So if you don't know why, well then explain that last
This
part.
is John. Who's Jesus talking to here?
Yeah, I'll put the full context.
He went on to the Mount of Olives.
He's probably speaking to disciples and early in the morning.
Temple people came. He came again to the temple, and the scribes, Pharisees brought a woman who was taken in adultery, and they said unto him, "Master, this woman." So he's speaking to the Pharisee. Wait, go back up. He's in a temple, and scribes and Pharisees, and he's speaking to them, and a woman who was brought in
Yeah,
for
speaking to
adultery.
Pharisees and Sadducees, right? Which are known to be
Life.
the utmost insane liars to this day. To this day, we should have that meme. So, get to your context of
44 here.
44.
Ye are of your father
He
the devil.
who?
Ye.
Ye. So who
Go
is
up
So
more.
why do ye understand my speech, even because ye can? Okay, who's ye?
go up more,
Jesus
go up
said
more.
unto them, "If
Let's
God
see
were
who's
your
the he.
father, ye would." Okay, who's okay?
Unto
Ye do the deeds. Okay,
Let's see who's the he. We're trying to find those guys.
Abraham our father. Jesus said unto them, "If ye were," I think he's speaking to the Pharisees because he keeps saying ye, and that's the last.
Then answer him saying, "We be Abraham's seed." He's talking to the Sadducees or the Pharisees.
the scribes and the Pharisees.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So he's talking to them
Yeah.
and compared them to Satan.
But it still holds true. He is a liar.
Yeah, it says.
So
ye,
why call
he's
him a
saying,
liar if he never told a
You
lie?
are of the devil, and the lust of your father, saying.
I mean,
the
I
devil.
still think your question holds true because it's like you said in the Bible. So yeah, but you can
Yeah.
still tell many lies.
I mean, they do still
Just
call him
not
the father.
recorded.
Jesus is here just comparing them doing an act of Satan, which is trying to trick you to not be in. Remember, we spoke about the corruption of Israel, how they did this for how many generations?
20 plus.
No, right? So they made strategies, things, and go around. They're good at
To
this.
trick them,
you know,
yeah.
they trick people to disobey God one way or the other. Jesus had a big beef with them for doing that.
Yeah, if your ox
He
gets
just
hurt or
comparing them,
something,
and Jesus
not-
just literally just calling them Satan. Because that line he says, synagogue of Satan.
Yeah.
Right? So he had really disdain for those people. You know, just comparing them to what Satan is prescribed to be. You know, liar, deceiver, killer, all this kind of stuff. But if we look in the book, we didn't see one time Satan killed anybody. One time he lied to anybody. One time he, what else? He robbed anything. That's just a metaphor of.
So then why make the claim that he's a liar?
Because
the claim is he is a liar and the father of it. Why make that claim if he never?
Then I charge Jesus and I get a topic with him. You can sit right here and show me in a book where the Satan never lied. That's if you can go in the book and show me one lie Satan said or did, then that justified. But until then, the scriptures cannot be broken.
I mean, the only thing I can say to justify
as it is written.
As it is written.
Maybe he told a lie that we don't know of, that was never recorded.
I mean, Jesus would know.
You know what I'm saying? He would know. That's why he made the claim.
But it says believe as it is written. Not for me to try to imagine what the devil said.
Yeah, but if Jesus has spoken it, wouldn't we take it as to be true?
Jesus has spoken it.
Shouldn't we take it to be as true? You know what I'm saying? Because Jesus is not a man that he should lie. So
no, he is a man. God is not a man that should lie.
Yeah, I'm saying, but he is a man, but he is not a man that we should attribute to lying, all that.
Well, there's a second explanation to that. He could be saying that because he knows something we don't. Okay, then we have to take that. But I personally haven't seen anything like devil clearly lied or like sky is green. No, that's a lie. Never seen something like that. I see his trickeries though.
Yeah,
but he uses the truth to trick you to disobey God. Jesus could look at it as a lie. But from what we know lie to be, the Bible is also its own dictionary. If somebody trick you, no matter what they use to trick you, they lied. Because truth comes from God. If you disobey that, that's what truth is. So that maybe he has a higher logic than I have or anyone else has, so you can call those things lie. But for the lie that we know to be lies, for the way we know them to be lie, I never read anything like that coming from Satan, something contrary to truth that we understand. So Jesus could also, like I said, think in a higher degree of understanding that he could call those things, those trickeries, of even using the truth, lie.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's comparing that to the Pharisees, what they're doing. Yeah, they might be telling you some truth, but
I know, because they said to Jesus, they try to trick him with the ox on the Sabbath.
Yeah,
if he falls in the ditch, you're not gonna.
They trick him all day. Even here, they brought a woman like, what should we do with this woman? Oh, master, what should we do with this lady?
The law says we got to stone her.
We got to stone her. What do you say? What do you say? That's truth with trickery.
Yeah.
Go up in the scripture. Actually, that's exactly what the devil does. Go up
and
all the way up. Right? What they do? What try to do here? Right?
It said Jesus went to the Mount of Olives early in the morning. They called him to him. The scribes and the Pharisees brought him a woman taken in adultery, and when they had set her in the midst, they said unto him, Master, this woman was taken in adultery in the very act.
Damn, imagine that in the act.
Now Moses in the law commandeth us that such should be stoned. But what sayest thou?
That's a trickery. Everything is truth, but what did you say? Moses said this, but what did you say? Let's see. Since you're so forgiving of these people, what do you say? That's the trickery. Keep reading, right?
This they said, tempting him, that they might have to accuse him. But Jesus stooped down and with his finger wrote on the ground as though he heard them not.
He's making like he didn't hear them.
All right, so you just ignored them.
So when they continued asking him, he lifted up himself and said unto them, he that is without sin among you, let him cast the first stone.
So he made him a fool because he just ignored them, just drawing on the sand. They kept asking, and people watching like, yo, just do what you gotta do. Don't you know what Moses said? Why are you bothering this man? So they understood. That was a very tactical move. You just ignored them, but they keep like dragging this woman. What did you say? But for an hour, I'm guessing, just chasing him. What did you say? So they already chased you. They didn't know what to do. They already done it many times. They didn't ask anybody, but they keep going after Jesus. What do you say? For many, many times. And that's very the wisdom on that. Then he finally had enough. People realize what's going on, so they can't accuse him anymore because people realize they're actually going after this guy because they know what to do. But they keep going after this guy for this long. He says, "Okay, fine. Those ones that have no sin, go ahead, do what Moses said." And what happened at that?
And he stooped down again and wrote on the ground. And 9.
You asked him a question.
In in which they heard it, being convicted by their own conscience, went out one by one, beginning at the eldest, even unto the last. And Jesus was left alone, and the woman standing in the midst. And Jesus had lifted up himself and saw none but the woman. He said unto her, Woman, where are those thine accusers? Hath no man commended thee? She said, No man, Lord. And Jesus said unto her, Neither do I condemn thee. Go and sin no more.
You see this wisdom in that question? I get goosebumps just thinking at that level of intellect. Now, that's what you call seven-head intellect. Persecute the guy, come after him, just ignore them. Look right in the sand, like he doesn't care. None of my business. You know, you know the law. You're the Pharisees, the Sadducees. You're the one that take care of that. What are you asking me? What did you say, Jesus? What did you say? Every 30 minutes pass by, finally look back at them. No, the ones that I've sinned, just go ahead. No, that you got us. Now because they're buddies. They know each other. Think of that. They're buddies. They're Pharisees. They've been hanging around. They're the ones been lying. They're in the very act of trying to kill somebody by tricking them to say something wrong, right? And Jesus knew this. They all know what they were doing, and their conscience was heavy on them because this is a man they've been chasing for all day, half a day, and just ignoring them. Asked him a question and turned back to his drawing, which I want to know what he was doing. I mean, really interesting drawing to see what you just with Picasso, right? So the intellect that is crazy, and their own minds like heavy on them, and they all left one by one. They left the woman there. What happened to the stoning?
It just disappeared.
They were convicted.
I thought the law was supposed to say the law. No, that's not what you're here for. The law says this. That's what you're supposed to do.
None of them could have convicted.
They would all be killed if they were going to the letter of the law.
Yeah.
But they were just trying to play games, and Jesus knew it. The level of intellect there is insane. Yeah, boom indeed. Exactly. So when Jesus asked that question, the sun must be created. Boom. All right. So that's the lie. Through trickery and telling the truth. So they get something wrong, and they can have, he said this, that. He's either he said to kill him, he's an evil man, he doesn't have no compassion, or he's just obeying Moses. One or the other. Or go tell Herod, this guy just ordered to stone somebody. Why is he acting like he's an executioner? The judge and the ruler and executioner. This guy from Jerusalem here, like from not Jerusalem. At the time he was in Capernaum. This Capernaum guy here, right? He would actually get arrested. Because I can't just go in the street. No matter how good I'm with the Bible, can I just go in the street and say, stone this woman? Right? That's called incitement. Right? I'm going to jail for that. Trickery. I did what the law says, but I also broke the law of the land at the same time. Trickery. I says, leave it alone. Now, I go to the church and say, look at this guy, just obeying Moses. Our tradition of our fathers. Can we call this guy rabbi? Can we call him master? He's obeying Moses. So trickery both ways. Just like, okay, just do whatever you do. And they left. The level of intellect there was crazy. There's more even intellect level that I goosebumps, but that was a good one. So that's what you're just talking about. They act like the devil. They're lying like the devil. They're not in lies, but in deceit. Not in telling direct, bold lies, but in trickery. That's what the devil does. He tricks people with the truth, which is exactly what they did. That's why they call synagogue of Satan, because now they gotten better at this. Now they're doing it in much higher level to this day. Answer that question? Or?
Yeah, no.
Okay. So any more questions before? Oh, we still have another question you want to ask me about the Sabbath.
At this point, you want to do it?
Yeah, let's try to put the rest.
It wouldn't make sense because of context.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell the story.
Commented on thing. You have the picture, or screenshot, whatever. Post it up. Just so they can see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes. So
it won't be random out of the blue.
So I'll try to send that to you. How do you get that?
Just send it to me and I'll give it to him.
Oh. Okay. This guy trying to how you call it? Trying to Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar?
You're trying to put me in some
nah, it's not 20v1.
grievous situation in my career.
Discord apparently.
Podcast or direct.
So how do you want me to send it to you?
Either
Oh,
or
I think we have to mute that.
podcast or direct. Yeah, we can mute it.
Just read the thing to mute it because the sound is playing there that we can get copyrighted.
Sorry, guys.
You can't just share it.
Nope, but I can copy it.
Okay, good. So what is this basis of this argument that you have?
For years now. No, this guy been because I go to work sometimes on Saturday. He's telling him I'm breaking the Sabbath.
No, I'll explain it better.
Okay. Just spend it better because this is your beef, and
sent it on
today
text.
I'm putting it to rest because I had enough of his
Send it
accusations.
on your message.
I didn't know.
You said either text or Discord.
I said podcast or Discord, but it's fine. Podcast or direct. That's what I said.
Yeah, that's not direct.
As in Discord.
You want to put
No,
your
you're
volume
good.
down on your phone so you don't keep hearing the.
as in a DM, Felton. But it's alright. It's alright. I'll download that and I'll put it in.
Had enough
I can
of
send
this
you right
accusation.
No, it's all good. I'm already on Discord, man.
Telling me I can't work on
I
Saturday.
didn't say nothing. I'm just saying because of what you said. We'll
Okay.
see on the picture.
Post it. You gonna post your comment too, or you gonna just say what you said?
I'll just say it. Yeah, I just
Okay.
want to. Yeah, I'll say it. It was just I want to see what you wrote.
All right. All right. You want me to mute this, right? To hear it?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right, and I'll go full screen and I'll show. All right. So this is.
All right, so
This is what he says. Mark 2:27, and he said unto them, the Sabbath was made for man, and not for man the Sabbath.
Sabbath, yes.
Therefore, the Son of Man is Lord also of the Sabbath.
Huh?
Okay, so that's basically I don't need that.
You don't need
part.
the second one? All right.
It's just first one, the man
Okay.
for the Sabbath for the man. So basically, obviously, setting up for today, you hit me up saying that you're going to be late because you're going into work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I had a question. I was like, so why are you breaking this commandment then? Because if you read the commandment, it says that the Sabbath was made for the man, not man for the
What
Sabbath.
does that mean to you?
To me, it means basically, man for the Sabbath, for me is I do whatever I want Sabbath. I relax, take the day off. Man,
Do
for the
whatever you
Sabbath.
want?
Not do whatever you want. Not do whatever you want in the sense of like you're
Not
not.
here.
You take the day to rest. You know, do what you want in that sense. You know. Now Sabbath for the man, I take that as a work day. You know what I mean? Like a Monday to Friday, like you working. That's what I take it as.
So, what does the word mean? The Sabbath is for the man, after the man for the Sabbath. What does that?
Sabbath
that
is
tell
for
you?
the man, right?
Yeah.
That one.
For
day,
man to do what? For what?
relax.
Relax.
For which day? Just be specific. Ask me which day.
Sabbath
Said Sabbath.
Sabbath is for the man.
for the man. Yes.
Yes, that means
Not
that
man
day.
for the Sabbath.
Exactly on that day, the man does whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to do.
Not in the
you right now.
bro. Not whatever you want to do, as in go out and murder, go out and do, but as in the terms of
All right, specify.
and in the terms of if you want to relax, if you need to get
What if you
something
want to go
done.
to work and do something good?
Huh?
What if you want to go to work and do something good for yourself?
Nah, I don't. I think that's taking it too far.
Thinking the things to far.
Speaking of Sabbath,
I think that part is taking it too far.
don't Jews like not even like they don't open
work on
doors
the
on.
Sabbath,
Yeah.
They
no.
don't open doors
Chick-fil-A.
or anything.
Like,
like that.
they'll go to the extreme of it. That's you talking about.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you guys are just being cuckoo here.
Yeah, no, I
Like
that's what I'm saying.
I'm
If
pretty
you-
sure there's one of the hospitals around here. They have like Sabbath doors, like the ones that just open up and
On
like,
their own.
They're meant specifically for when it's the Sabbath.
Yeah, cannot don't they can't even lift things,
What?
phone, nothing. They won't
What hospital is this?
do it.
I think St. Jude.
Right?
What? They don't do nothing on a Saturday, or they do only.
Dude.
on
No,
Saturday?
like they try to accommodate the Sabbath with like
Nothing that requires the flexing of your muscle.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
Right?
I never heard of these.
Okay.
hospitals.
That's the extremity that they were doing this thing.
Yes, I agree.
Now, let's go to the scripture Jesus was saying.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Let's see what Jesus was doing, why they get Jesus for doing that. Let's see if that's ridiculous according to you, or if that's what he's allowed to do.
So you want to go to Mark?
Yeah, go to the go there. Go to the Mark. The first scripture was posted there. Let's read the context. Let's see what Jesus was accused of. Let's see what he was doing.
It was
Let's see, find out like if I can work on Sabbath or can't. Go ahead.
Excuse me. Which was
Mark 2.
what verse? You know off the top?
Not off the top, but I'll get it right.
Yeah, I posted there is an awesome
27.
Okay.
227.
Let us read 27. Let's see here. We got to go to the beginning of the conflict. What's happening here?
And it
go
came
up.
to pass, he went through the cornfields.
Okay,
on
there
the
we go.
All right, 23. Mark 2:23. And it came to pass that he went through the cornfields on the Sabbath day, and his disciples began as they went to pluck the ears
Pluck
of
the
corn.
ears of the corn, taking it out.
And the
taking it.
Pharisees said unto him, Behold,
By the way, hold on. That's what you do when you go to once you plant this a corn. You
You can say that's your job. You're working.
you can go and take it out. You have to pluck it out.
Yeah, no,
you know
yeah.
that's working.
picking cotton, picking
Okay,
corn.
but
yeah,
they're plucking it. What they doing with it?
they plucked the ears of corn, and the Pharisee, it just said they began to went and they plucked the ears of corn.
Yeah.
And the Pharisee said unto him, Behold, why do they on the Sabbath day, which is not lawful?
Which is not lawful.
And he said unto them,
Before
"Have
we
ye-"
continue, can I stop there? It says which is not lawful.
Yeah.
So the law back then, they're not supposed to click the ear of the corn.
Says, well, let's go to the law. Let's go
No,
say.
I'm asking you because because you're saying the Pharisees.
To Leviticus.
Yeah.
No, if you
We're
want to
gonna
Leviticus, yeah. Leviticus what?
go- actually, it's Genesis. Genesis 2 something like where God says,
The second one is KJV.
yeah, go
The
to
second one is KJV.
go to no, just put heaven and the earth. Okay, click now. Let's see.
It's not two.
Not
Oh,
two,
I
huh?
see I know what your verse is. I think it is.
And
Two.
seventh and okay, right there. There we go.
All right, 2. Thus the heavens and earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made. He rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made.
Okay.
And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work and created that he had created and made. These are the generations of the heavens and the earth which they were created in the day that the Lord made the earth and the heavens.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Is there a point you wanted to make with this?
Oh yeah, hold on. So God did all his work, right? And then he rested.
On the seventh day.
Okay, on the seventh day. Now so God did all his work. He finished his job.
Yeah.
6 days to finish his job.
Yeah.
And then seventh day,
He sanctified
he
it.
took a breather.
Yeah.
Right? Now go to Exodus 28. 28.
$28.
Go Exodus 20. Just go to 20, maybe. Okay. Leave 7. 7 is good. Start at 7.
Exodus 27. Exodus 27. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, and for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain.
Okay.
Remember the Sabbath
Remember the
day
Sabbath.
to keep it holy.
Keep it holy.
6 days
6 days.
shall thou labor.
Okay, do your
and
work in 6
all
days.
thy work.
Uh-huh.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work,
Mm-hmm.
thou nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy
Yeah.
stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth and sea, and all that in them, all that is in them, and rested on the seventh day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor
Okay.
thy father and thy mother. And
Yeah,
thy
that's a
day.
little something else, right? So do all your works on 6 days.
Yep.
And then the Sabbath, you get to do it. Rest.
Yeah.
That's what Jesus says. Sabbath meant for the man, not meant for the
Yeah,
Sabbath.
that's when I said you could do whatever you want, but not work.
Don't create problems that will hinder you in Sabbath. Don't have people that can't even open the door to your house But when they didn't have the electricity to open its doors mechanically, what did they do? How did they get inside the houses once they close it?
What are you talking about? Say that
The
again?
Jews. Now they have now
Sliding doors and
electricity
all that.
things to open. Before that, how did they get in the house? I was in the Sabbath day. They had gates in the Sabbath day. They're supposed to open. If you're
Yeah, but
outside,
maybe not all houses
no one's
have
opening
gates.
for you. Huh?
Did all houses gates?
No, they had gates around the city. With the,
Oh,
with
you're
gates
saying
though.
not enter the house. You're saying enter the city.
Both, because the house has doors.
Any type of exertion of power, of anything.
Any
like-
muscle exertion at all, that they consider that to be work.
Okay.
But God says, do all your works on the Sabbath,
6 days.
and then seventh,
And then
then
seven
you
you
use the
rest, yeah.
Sabbath, then you chill out,
Yeah.
right? So He made Sabbath for the man,
Yeah.
but the Jews made man for the Sabbath
Yeah.
with their traditions. Now don't do any. God didn't say don't do any exercise things your muscle. They the one that added that on the years of corruption.
Okay.
So they weren't doing extreme stuff.
I'm still not following.
I think what he's trying to say is like they're allowing the Sabbath. If you give the Sabbath that much power, you're allowing the Sabbath to rule you.
Yeah, that you
and
yes.
and you're not using the Sabbath for what it was created. It's just a day that
For you to
God
chill
used
out.
to celebrate to help.
Okay.
Rest
because
and
he-
relax
All
and do
right.
whatever.
Or-
I have no
They
problem
let
with
you
that.
do whatever you want.
I have no qualms with that.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, it says right here, 6, right? It says, no, right here. Go back to this one. It says, it came to pass they went through the cornfields and this. No, that,
and they
this one.
pick the
No,
ears of
this
corn.
one.
According to
For
that,
in 6
just-
days God made the heavens and earth,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and restored it. On the 7th day He was blessed, right?
Yeah, he blessed and hallowed it because he used it to rest.
Yes.
No, I'm just trying to find it because we just read it and it basically said, "Do all your works on the 6th day."
Yes, it
Exodus
said, "Do all thy work on the
20.
6 days."
and the
Yeah.
7th day to relax.
Yes.
Work.
No, but I think what he's saying is like the Sabbath is not that serious as in like you
Yeah,
know,
don't
a stickler.
just
yeah.
stay in your bed, straight fit. Don't,
Yeah.
I mean,
don't move.
obviously, that's why I said specifically, do anything you want, as in relaxing. But when it comes to work, I don't think you should.
What if you skip?
Because he
Not-
said
But that's a very like I'm
because
not
he
saying
said you work the 6 days, take the rest on the 7th day.
I'm not
From
saying you're
work
Jewish.
specifically.
I'm not
That's
saying
what
you're Jewish, but that's a very like Jewish view of it. Like you're being,
Correct.
like you know like
to the teeth. To
you're
the,
like you're allowing the Sabbath to
I'm just saying what he said.
like you're
He
allowing
said
the
6
Sabbath
days
to
to
like,
rule over you.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying God said He to work the 6th day, 7th day
what
relax.
if you miss one day of work because something?
Sickness.
Yo, that has nothing to do with God. That has nothing to do with God. God didn't say, "Oh, you missed one day." No,
Okay, so
that
you're not
has
supposed to
nothing
work
do
at
with-
all.
I'm
If you
saying,
do, you sinned.
I'm saying work as in like your 9 to 5. That
Alright,
you,
but
like
he's-
you know what I
but
mean.
he said do
If you
all
help
work.
out your neighbor, for me that doesn't count
Black it. What's
Why?
the difference?
because it's not work.
You
Work,
work?
as in like when we work.
As
when
in you
we-
gain money,
exactly.
but they weren't gaining money by plucking those corn.
no, different currencies back in the day.
So currencies.
No, I'm saying it's different. It was a different method. What they
So
do back
Now
then.
let's translate the currency to consider
So
today.
you
Work,
the
yeah,
Sabbath
work.
means you can work for free.
No,
Just the day
when
you
I-
work for free?
When I say man is for the, when I say Sabbath is for the man, right, or whatever. When you know what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
When I say that is, I'm saying is, you could do whatever you want. If you want to help someone move, go ahead. But to say,
But I
you're
want
gonna,
to go to work.
To say you're gonna clock in your work, I say no because he said you had 6 days to work.
Mm.
The 7th day you relax from that work.
When he
That's what I'm
says
saying.
like personally when he says man was
And that's how I
Sabbath
view
was
that.
created for the man is basically like it's for you.
Yeah.
And then when he says the man was
option.
not created for the Sabbath means that it's like bro the Sabbath didn't create you. I created you. Like that's the difference. Like it's
I
not
don't see that what you're talking about. Why are you talking about creation in the Sabbath?
because when it says the original Mark 2:27.
go back.
This one?
Yeah, Mark 2:27.
The ear of the corn right
27. No.
Go down.
Where was the day that oh yeah 27? And he said unto them, the Sabbath was made for man. It was made for you, but the Sabbath
Yeah.
didn't make you like, and not man for the Sabbath.
Yeah,
you weren't
no,
created. You weren't created to serve the Sabbath.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would serve you.
Exactly.
And then when we read Exodus right here, it says right here. Where was it? They shall not be graven in sin. No, they shall show mercy. Remember the Sabbath
day to keep it holy.
And why do we keep it holy? 6 days shall you labor and do all your works. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
But if you miss one day,
that has nothing to do with God.
you can
if
use
miss
the
one
day, your day of the
It's not
Sabbath that's
God-
meant for you to finish to finish those days.
God doesn't say that.
You
man.
were man was made for. I'm a man.
Yeah.
How it's for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it the way I see fit.
So Okay, I see your point. Yes, you see how you fit. But what I'm saying is, what I see the error is that you're supposed to do everything that you have to do
In 6
work
days.
wise.
Oh.
Yes, correct.
Work wise. In that 6 days.
All right.
To take the 7th one off.
So your question is, your question is like, what is work? That is your question.
Well, that's not my question. I'm saying
No, but that's what it boils down to.
your question
to
is work. My work is so. I guess the question is what is
It's
work?
work, yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
what
I
is
guess,
work.
yeah. What is work then?
So you said for
you, what is work?
compensation. You said just so what is work?
My work is
For
like that
compensation?
job that you do 9 to 5. That's
So
your
it's
work.
for compensation.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you can help a friend move.
You can help a friend
which
move.
is work.
Work. Yeah. It's not.
So
You're not getting
work
paid for
work
it.
versus getting money versus
Not getting money.
exerting yourself.
Yeah, well, exerting myself, getting a living, working, and all
Versus
that. Yeah.
just exerting
Me
yourself.
helping you move, I don't think that's work.
Okay.
It's work in the word. But
What I
not-
put in my job, I have a contract with my employers, right? I'm supposed to finish all my days, like you said,
Yeah.
on 6 and 5 days.
Yeah.
But if I skip one, I get to finish those. I can't just leave it alone. That's the contract I have
Yeah.
with my contract, my employers.
But what I'm saying is that contract you have with man doesn't supersede God.
Well, God gave me the Sabbath to do what I want with it.
Yeah,
I decided to use that
and
day.
you chose to work on the Sabbath.
Honor, to use that day to honor the contract I had with the man.
Are you getting paid for it? That's my. I guess the issue I have is that you getting paid.
I'm
you know what
using
saying?
that day
to get to do work.
to please myself. It's time based for me.
It's
I
not
can
to
do what I
please
want
yourself.
with
It's to
it.
please your boss that you work for because you have a contract.
No,
with
because
him.
if I don't work, I'm gonna lose a job. Then I'll be in a very bad place. I'm
Exactly.
pleasing myself.
Exactly. So you're pleasing your boss.
I'm not pleasing him.
I think you're pleasing your boss because your
If I was
boss.
pleasing, I wouldn't miss the day.
No, because he gave you the option. If you did miss the day, you can complete it on the
Okay, we
Sabbath.
had an agreement. Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
but
Can do it on Sunday
yeah, if you,
Sunday-
so why not do it on a Sunday? My question is,
because
why not mitigate everything? Just do it on the Sunday and then take that Sabbath. and
because by
rest.
law I don't think it's allowed.
No, it is. You get time and a half.
Not my type of job. It's not allowed on Sunday. So we
I
gotta
don't
we
think
gotta
it has no issue
also
with law.
also written obey the law of the land.
Yeah, you can work Saturdays. I mean Sundays.
Not in my job.
You can work Sundays.
Contractually, he may not have that availability.
Yes, I don't. But on Saturdays I do because it was actually God gave me that day and my boss gave me that day.
Yeah.
So I'm using both these people that day they gave me to be flexible to finish.
And you're
what I
saying
skipped.
your boss does not give you the option to work Sundays.
No.
I mean that has nothing to do with deals. That has to do with your boss.
The work's supposed to start on Sunday. First day, not
Yeah,
not
I
the
agree with
second
that.
day.
I agree with that. Yeah, 100%.
Right?
I agree with that. I think you're supposed to work. Yeah, Sunday to Saturday.
Saturday
Friday.
to Friday.
Sunday
yes.
to Friday. Yeah,
Correct.
I agree.
Saturday is supposed to be like the no work day, but they took it to the extreme. Like I said, they were doing some ridiculous stuff. You know,
I don't think it's extreme. You're saying
they were doing extreme. Jesus could not go and pluck the corn of the field to eat if he's hungry. They said don't pluck it.
I agree with that. I think that's extreme because you're not working.
That's working. They call it working. That's you have to
For me,
understand.
it's the definition. It's that definition of working.
What you're misunderstanding is this. Yes, there is work,
Yeah,
but in Jews' mind, the extremity.
I'm not taking it to the extremity.
That's
though.
That's what you're doing.
How am I taking to extremity? If you are going to whatever your job is, if it let's say it's delivery to deliver, and
Let's
that's
have you
work.
let's have you just answer that for you. Well, let's read. Let's have
Okay,
you just
go.
argue with you.
You saying Mark or Exodus?
Let's go to Mark. Yeah.
All right. So next chapter.
No, go up. Go up more.
Yep.
And when Jesus heard it said into them, they were whole need the physician was sick came. No, and disciples John, but it's just and he said, and the children go down more. But when he came,
The
okay,
Children
yeah.
of Barai Chamber, that one? 19.
And when a man gone down, and then it came to pass that he went to read that. Read from 23 down. Let's see what Jesus said.
23?
Yeah, 23 down.
All right, go.
23, this is Mark 2:23. And it came to pass that he went through the cornfields on the Sabbath day, and his disciples began as they went to pluck ears of corn.
Yeah.
And the Pharisees said unto him, Behold,
Hold on.
Yeah, no,
Why
I
To you, that's not work.
No,
but to them, that's work.
yeah, that's the difference between me and a Jew.
Okay.
I'm not a Jew.
So,
I'm not,
so which
that's
one am I following
that's
him? Following
That's
yours?
to the
or-
extremity,
That's to the extremity.
and I think that's wrong. I agree with that. I think that's wrong.
Let's say that- so,
But if Jesus was working the field, like let's say Jesus had a 9 to 5 because he had a house,
Mm.
right? And let's say his job was to pluck the field of the corn, and he did that on the Sabbath, I'd say that's wrong based on the law of what God gave.
okay, let's see.
But if he was just plucking it to feed his homies, whatever,
they
to
were
eat,
plucking it. Now
that's
we
not-
know what
I
they're
don't find
doing.
no wrong
Let's
with
see.
it.
Let's see. Right? Maybe different gospel. They say they're eating or something.
Yeah, something,
Let's
yeah.
see.
And the Pharisees said unto him, Behold, why do they on the Sabbath day, which is not lawful? Why do they do on the Sabbath day as it is not lawful? And he said unto them, have ye never read what David did when he had need? He wasn't hungered, and they that were with him, how he went into the house of God in the days of Abiathar, and the highest priest, and did eat the shewbread,
Shewbread. Hold on.
which is not lawful to eat.
Remember that we read that. No, you're not supposed to. The sons of Adam got killed over it. You know, they
Was
weren't
that 11th? Shoebread's 11th?
No. The shewbread was something not supposed to eat. Only the son of Adam supposed to eat. Only the priest supposed to eat, not anybody else. You be killed. That the punishment is death.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't remember shoebread.
And no, they put strange fires in it. Another death sentence.
Oh,
That one,
okay.
yeah,
So,
on
Aaron's
strange fires,
sons.
yeah.
Yeah, of course. And who else? The sons of Samuel also. No, they were like the sacrifice animals. They were set them sacrifice. They're taking it from people and eating it first, and then giving the rest to God. Death, right? And David ate the shewbread, which is death penalty. But he did on the Sabbath, even worse.
And he was hungered and all that.
Right?
Yeah.
But he had a need.
Yeah, which was hunger.
Yes, but
That's not work. It's not work.
I
In my
have a
definition, that's not
need,
work.
which I have a need. It's preservation of my job.
Preservation of your lifestyle, preservation of your health.
Yes, but that's why he gave you 6 days to do it.
About David, what is he doing here?
That he didn't
He gave
work.
him 6 days to go find food. Why doing it on the Sabbath?
No, that's different.
And breaking the law
I
on
think
top
that's
of it.
different. I think that's different.
How's that different?
I think that's different because you're saying because obviously back then you could just go outside and get a mango tree or whatever and eat a mango. You can go out.
That's working.
That's not well.
That's plucking.
not
That's
working.
what the.
That's working. That's
what the
but
Pharisees
that's-
said.
instead of
Exactly.
mango
That's
is
what the
corn.
Which is
Pharisees said.
wrong. I agree because
Okay.
they take it to the extreme. That's not work in my opinion.
So if you pluck a mango tree now, is that working?
no, because is your job? Are you a mango plucker?
So it has
What's
to
your
be.
job?
It has to be your job for it to
That's
be.
what I'm saying. Yes.
Okay. So.
You know what I'm saying? He gave you that 6 stars.
So if I'm
to do your job.
I'm a graphic designer, right? If
Yes.
I do media, I can't do this podcast, man. I can't do media. That's
Yeah.
my job.
Yeah,
pretty much, yeah, I would say yeah, 100%. I don't think that's
So you
extreme.
cannot do your job.
What your job is that you do
on the
regular
Sabbath.
6 days. Yes.
What if you have multiple jobs? You just can't do more on Sabbath?
If you have, well, I'm pretty sure no one does like 50 billion.
No, but I'm just saying. What if you have 3 jobs? You can't paint. You can't be a carpenter. You can do none of that on the Sabbath day.
You could do it on the
Carlton.
Sabbath if you're gonna help me paint
Carlton.
my house. That's not a job.
Because it's not a job. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
That's what I'm saying.
So picking food when you're hungry is not a job.
No, because you're just
Okay.
going out picking, whatever.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, yo, if you enlighten me, GG's, enlighten me. I'm just saying because that's your job, not because you picking fruit. You hold that because you don't even know what his point is.
I just know it's gonna make you like. I just.
Hey, if there was something there to enlighten me. I have no issues. I wouldn't feel like that. Go ahead and learn, no?
So the Sabbath is like you like hold the Sabbath to like the same laws of the Lord, like like
What do you mean the same
covenant-
laws?
Like
So, no, go ahead.
like the commandments, right? You hold the Sabbath to the same standard
The Sabbath law, like if I hold the same standard as what?
as the commandments.
If God said don't work on the Sabbath, don't work on the Sabbath.
Okay.
Okay.
Now answer me.
That's pretty much it.
So picking up food anywhere while you're hungry is not breaking the
I
Sabbath.
mean, well, I'm saying no. If you're in Sabbath and you're hungry and
so when you have a need like that,
if you go out and go to a store and buy and pick up food, I have no problem.
my
With that.
grandpa, that's not to you. That's not working.
This is not how
You
that
have
works.
to. You have to be something that you do for pay. That's your profession.
Yeah, official
well,
title. His
yeah.
work. His work.
Obviously, there's
A masonry, can I be
obviously-
doing masonry on Saturday?
Yeah, but obviously there's some exceptions. As in, no.
Can I use
there
those
is-
exceptions?
There is some exceptions.
Can I use those?
Let me finish what the exceptions are, and then you can
Okay.
see if it applies to you. Doctors, you know what I mean? Obviously, if you're a doctor,
That's working. Right,
No.
right, that exception.
I think that's an exception because
That would be working.
That's general health.
That's working.
I'll come.
That's
see
what's
if I-
working mean to you then. What the hell is this?
Continue with your point, and I'll find it.
Find what?
Find what I have to like my point.
Okay. Now let's see if these people had all the same profession, right? Go to Exodus 16:22.
1622.
22. Exodus 16. Actually. Go to 16. Go to just 16. We'll find the rest. All right. And they took on the journey of Elam, okay, and the whole congregation and children murmured, and Israel said unto them, would God die in the hands of Egyptians, set fresh. Okay, read 2.
Exodus 16:2. And the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured
Everybody, right? Everybody.
against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. And the children of Israel said unto them, would to God we had died by the land of the Lord in the land of Egypt, in the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots, and when we did eat the bread to the full. For ye have brought us forth into the wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger.
Right? So that's everybody,
Hold on,
right?
You read 2, and the children of Israel. Sorry, because
That's everybody, right?
and the children
Yes.
of Israel said
The whole assembly.
And the whole congregation
Well, first,
of the
and they-
children
What's
of Israel.
their profession?
from any and all
The children of
congregation.
Israel?
Yeah, what's the whole assembly's profession?
So what is somebody's profession?
What's everybody's profession here?
I mean, they're all on the journey, no?
This is like about 30,000 people, just man alone, right? That's how right? It's just
Yeah.
man alone, 30,000, something like that.
Yes.
What's their profession?
At the moment, what is their profession?
Yeah.
They're making the journey right now, but I don't think they have. A
I'm
profession.
assuming each of them has their own.
their
you
own
know.
their own job, their own work, whatever they
Yeah,
do.
because some built the temple, some built the calf. We have masonry, you have people that work with
Oh,
gold.
okay, I see
you
what
know?
you're saying.
You have women that together the animals.
see what you're saying,
But
I
each
see.
of them have their own profession. They all have their own expertise of things, which you call them their job.
Yeah.
Right? The one scared of the
Wait,
thing.
so expertise means work now. So just because you have expertise means you got.
Yeah, that's what the thing you do.
That does not mean that.
The thing that you
I
do.
could be an expert in
Nah,
musician.
I'm not saying
but
that.
doesn't make me
Remember,
a
I used the
musician.
wrong word, but I'm saying the things that they do. That's their job in the community.
Okay, all right.
That's what they do.
Okay, yeah, their
You know?
job in the community.
Some
yeah.
some do masonry, some do work with the gold,
Metallurgy,
metal.
yeah.
Yeah,
Where
that's
did you
their
guys
job.
read? Where did you guys read from exactly? Sorry.
Exodus
No, like from what point so I can read it.
2.
Two
And the
to
whole
3.
congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. And the children of Israel said unto them, would to God we had died by
the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt.
This is just
Okay.
When we
context. I'm not
sat
gonna
by the
get there
flesh
yet.
pots, and when we did eat the bread to the full, for ye have brought us forth into this wilderness to kill this whole assembly.
That means
with hunger.
everybody.
Yeah,
The kids,
with
the
hunger,
woman, the man with the professions. Okay, keep reading.
And this is Exodus 16:4. And then said the Lord unto Moses, behold, I will rain bread from heaven, so cloudy and with chance
Okay,
of evil.
I'll bring bread from heaven. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do the work. Go
And
ahead.
the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day. That's work.
Every day.
That's work.
Okay, they gather every day. Keep going.
Every day.
This is a commandment God gave you.
So hold on.
It's
Hold
not.
on.
There's a difference there.
No, I didn't finish, guy. Hold
Okay.
on. So everybody you can gather every day.
Yeah, every day.
Okay. And
And
is that their profession?
No, because that's a commandment God gave you.
That's
God
not,
gave
it's not
them to do.
profession. That's just an act.
God told them to do it. So yeah.
So it's not profession.
No.
Okay. Keep going.
and people
So
shall
this
go
should be done every day, right?
every day.
He's not allowed to do it every day. It's not profession.
Well, if God tells you to do it every day to collect something and
Okay.
you do it, yeah, the God.
It's not a
that's-
profession. So it should allow
No.
to be done every day.
Yeah, you
Okay.
have to. Yeah, God. gave
Even
you
the
it.
Sabbath.
Yeah, if you
Okay,
work,
go.
yeah.
Let's keep
Certain
reading.
rate every day, that I may prove them whether they will walk in my law or no.
Okay.
And it shall come to pass that on the 6th day they shall prepare that which they bring in, and it shall be twice as much as the day they gather daily.
Uh-huh.
And Moses and Aaron
So
said,
hold on. In the 6th day, that's before the Sabbath.
Yeah.
Get twice as much. Why?
Whatever
Keep
God's
reading.
reasoning is.
And Moses and Aaron said unto the children of Israel at even, then ye shall know that the Lord hath brought you out of the land of Egypt. And in the morning then ye shall see the glory of the Lord, for that he heareth your murmurings against the Lord. And what are we that ye murmur against us? And Moses said, this shall be when the Lord shall give you in the evening flesh to eat, and in the morning bread to the full, for that the Lord heareth your murmuring, which ye murmur against him. And what are we? And what are we?
Go
Your
lower.
murmurings are not against us, but against the Lord. And Moses spake unto Aaron, say unto all the congregation of the children of
Okay.
Israel,
Tell them what.
come near before the Lord, for he hath heard your murmurings.
Nah, your nonsense. Go
And
down.
10. Scroll down. 10. And it came to pass as Aaron spake unto the whole congregation that the children of Israel, that they looked toward the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in the cloud. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel. Speak unto them, saying, At even ye shall eat flesh, and at the morning ye shall be filled with bread, and ye shall know that I am the Lord your God. And it came to pass that at the even the quails came up and covered the camp, and in the morning the dew lay on the ground, lay round about the host. And when the dew that lay was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, as small as the hoar frost on the ground. And when the children of Israel saw it, they said one to another, It is manna, for they wist not what it was. And Moses said to them, This is the bread which the Lord hath given you to eat.
To eat because you're hungry.
This is the thing that the Lord hath commanded. Gather of it every man according to his eating, an omer for every man according to the number of your persons.
Instructions, okay.
Take ye every man for them which are in his tents. And the children of Israel did so, and gathered, some more, some less. And when they did meet it with an omer, he said, He that gathered much had nothing over, and he that gathered little had no lack.
Okay.
They gathered every man according to his eating.
All
and
right.
Moses said, Let no man leave of it till the morning.
Okay, don't leave until the morning.
Notwithstanding, they hearkened not unto Moses, but some of them left of it until the morning, and it bred worms and stank. And Moses was wroth with them because the Lord had not told him.
Another do moment go down right there. Okay.
And they gathered it every morning,
Every morning.
every man according to his eating. When the sun waxed hot, it melted. And it came to pass that on the sixth day,
On the
they
sixth
gathered
day,
twice as much
Twice
bread,
as much bread. Why?
2 omers for one man. And all the rulers of the congregation came and told Moses. He said unto them, This is that which the Lord has said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which ye shall bake today, and seethe that ye will seethe, and that which remaineth overlay up for you. This is confusing, I'm sorry. And that which remaineth overlay up for you to be kept until the morning. And they laid it up till the morning as Moses bade, and it did not stink, neither was there any worm therein. And Moses said, Eat that today, for today is a Sabbath unto the Lord. Today ye shall not find it in the field. 6 days ye shall gather it.
Yeah.
But on the 7th day, which is the Sabbath, in it there shall be none.
Should be none because you shouldn't be working on the Sabbath. That's not the profession.
Okay.
Picking things on the floor is not everybody's profession. So that's considered to be work. Don't do it in the Sabbath.
You
won't find it in anything.
I got confused on 23.
Oh,
so.
go ahead.
Are you gonna reread it or?
Yeah, I'll reread it.
Yeah.
And he said unto him, This is that which the Lord had said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord.
The rest.
So tomorrow's the day you're supposed to rest.
Tomorrow you're not gonna pick this thing out.
Well, so far it says tomorrow's the resting day.
Okay.
Yes, the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which ye will bake
Okay,
today,
so bake it today.
and seeth that ye will seethe, and that which remaineth overlay up for you.
So basically, get what you need today for today and tomorrow.
They get double, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So be kept into the morning. And they laid it up into the morning, as Moses bade, and it did not stink, neither was there any worm within. And Moses said, Eat that today, for today is a Sabbath unto the Lord. Today ye shall not find it in the field.
All right. So this is the next day, or is this that same day?
No, this is in the Sabbath. They received it, they baked it, and now they're eating it for the Sabbath.
So this is the Sabbath. Right now, it's speaking. Is it the Sabbath?
Go up, shit above that. Go up one more. And they came to pass on the 6th day.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
They gathered twice as much bread, 2 omers, for one man. So each person gets double the portion
for tomorrow.
Which would be the Sabbath.
Yeah.
Because God don't want you outside picking them up.
Yeah. Okay.
Which you said.
For me, I said that wasn't a work because God told you to do it. But
your argument, Daddy, was if it's a profession, it's work. If it's not profession, is allowed.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Okay, but God says here, don't pick it up to eat because God considers that to be work.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
David did the same thing.
Yeah.
That was work.
Yeah.
Jesus did the same thing. That was work.
Yeah.
God said to do that on the Sabbath.
Yeah. So
Which is not the David's profession wasn't to go in the temple and pick up food. That's not his profession, right? But he did it. That was considered to be a sin. Jesus did it, considered to be a sin. And if they have done it here, God would say that's a sin. You worked on the Sabbath. You went to pick up cotton and whatever that thing is on the Sabbath day. That's sin. But remember, everyone has to do it. That's the key profession. That's the woman profession. That profession. That's the man profession. No, just an act of feeding themselves.
yeah, but that's why I said there's some exceptions to the rule. And
What exception is this?
12. If you read Matthew's 12, I think it clarifies it.
Matthew 12. At that time, Jesus went
I think
to
up to 5, but yeah.
went on the Sabbath day through the corn, and his disciples were an hungered and began to pluck the ears of corn and to eat. And when the Pharisees saw it, they said unto him, Behold, thy disciples do which is not lawful to do upon the Sabbath day. And he said unto them, Have ye not read what David did when he was hungry?
Hold on right
and
there.
they were with him?
So what did the disciples did? They did the same thing that the people were doing in the desert. The same thing Moses did. David did.
David did when he
which
ate
is pick up food to eat.
Yeah.
Which is considered to be work. According to God, not you.
Yeah, keep reading.
Okay,
5.
keep reading.
I think 5 is...
All right, 4. How he entered into the house of God,
ate the
hungered
shewbread.
and were with him, and how he entered into the house of God and did eat the shewbread, which was not lawful for him to eat.
Not only
Neither-
did he did it on the Sabbath, he worked with the shewbread, which is attacking sin.
Yeah, I don't know about the true bread, but yeah, I see your
Right?
point.
But because Sabbath is for the man, you're allowed to do things that will preserve you, keep you, and work for you. But keep reading.
I have no qualms with that.
And
I mean, doing the same thing
I don't
David
think
did.
you're preserving, but continue.
neither for them
You
which
will
were
die,
with
he's
him,
hungry.
but only for
No,
the
but
priests.
exactly, he would. You not when you're working on that job.
I would die because
would not
that's
die.
my bread.
You will not die.
That's my bread.
But that's why he gave you 6 days to do it. If you missed a day, that's on you. It's not on God. God.
If I miss 6 days, that's on me. No,
I'm saying he
if I
gave you
miss
6 days
day,
to work,
I have
right?
the 7th day to do what I want to do.
Exactly because your boss said on that Sabbath you could do what you want to do.
Yes.
Yes.
And I just had to go to
But
work.
God said, do everything you have to do on the 6th. If you missed the day on the 6th, that's on you. That's not
You
on God.
taking it to the extreme. Jesus, you
don't think
arguing
that's
with Jesus.
excuse.
You arguing with Jesus.
Keep reading.
Keep reading.
Or ye have not read in the law how that on the Sabbath days the priests in the temples profane the Sabbath and are blameless.
They profane the Sabbath, they're blameless.
But I say unto you that in this place is one greater than the temple. But if ye had known what this meaneth, I will have mercy and not sacrifice, ye would not have to condemn the guiltless. For the Son of Man is the Lord, even
I'll have
on
mercy, not sacrifice.
Yeah.
So I will have mercy, and those have to do whatever they have to do on the Sabbath if they need
Yes.
to do it.
Yes.
Not
I agree with
sacrifice me not going to work and lose my job, and then
No,
I'm
I see
screwed for whatever.
See, that's why. That's why.
That's
no.
sacrifice.
No, because I agree with you saying. That's why I feel like what was the guy that ate the shewbread? That's why he wasn't condemned
David.
because he was hungry. If that's why I think this exempts doctors in certain ways. You know what I mean?
But second
the
example is
difference-
profaning the Sabbath, and they were blameless.
Yeah.
That's second example. Don't ignore that.
No, I'm not ignoring it at all. But the point I was making is when you work the 6 days, right, and you miss a day, let's say whatever it may
and
be,
I have to fill that day up.
you have to fill that day up because your boss, the contract you have with your boss, says you have to fill that day up.
Yes.
I have yes. But what I'm saying is God is bigger than that contract. So if God said do everything you have to do in the 6th day because that 7th day you should rest, then it's on you. It's not on God. You
Then
know
what
I'm
is
trying to say?
work?
What do you mean by what is work?
You get the point here. You're arguing what is work at that point.
No. I'm saying God said do whatever you have to do on the 6th day, so the 7th you don't have to do nothing, or the Sabbath you don't do nothing.
Was that
That's
work?
That's why it could be work. Yes.
No,
That's
that wasn't work.
Oh no, you said.
That's not the profession. That's not what everybody's.
Well, I'm
profession.
saying exactly. It's not work in my sense. It's work as in any work. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
so that you have the Jewish view of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying because
You cannot
based on
exert
that
yourself.
definition, it's
You
everything,
cannot
yeah.
exert yourself.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is, that's why they picked the 2nd day for the 7th, right? That's why they picked double for that last day.
No, I agree that's work.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah, no, I'm saying okay, yes, any work,
That-
yeah,
Any
say
work
that.
at all.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
So what I'm saying is they did this the last day or Sabbath. They picked double for the Sabbath, so they don't do anything, right?
Okay.
Now let's apply it to you. When you did everything you have to do the 6th day, if you didn't do it, that's not on God. That's on you. You were supposed to do your due diligence. So in my opinion, for me, yeah, you should starve, my boy. 100%, you should starve.
That's what the Pharisees are saying to Jesus.
You should starve, but
That is
there
actually
should
what
be
the
like
Pharisees are
no,
saying.
I'm saying. But let me finish.
And
let
his
me finish.
apostles.
Let me finish. Starve in the sense of you should get in trouble in your job.
So should David starve?
But you shouldn't starve and die. You should get in trouble in your job. You shouldn't work, and then Sunday comes.
But the consequence is losing the job. Consequences is starving to death.
And the job. No, I'm saying starving to death shouldn't occur. You should eat and whatever. Yes, but your consequences isn't starve, as in you should lose your job and starve because you didn't honor God. So you're putting, I think, that contract over.
But
what
Jesus
God
did
said.
not honor God here.
No, he did.
How?
How did he not
He
honor
went and
God?
picked up the corn. This
Because
is
he was hungry.
This is the people on the desert went up, didn't pick the manna
Yes.
on the Sabbath.
Yeah,
which
because
was
they were
illegal.
hungry. Yes, because they were hungry and they ate. But do you get what I'm trying to say?
No, it's kind of going.
What
all
I'm
over the
saying is this,
place.
right?
He's trying to jujitsu this.
I'm not trying to
Got him in
judicial
the
at all.
headlock.
I'm not trying to juice nothing.
Okay.
What I'm saying is this, right? You have 6 days to do what you did it.
Okay.
Right? And
And you missed a day.
you missed a day
Okay.
for
whatever reason.
For whatever reason.
Yeah.
Sick, whatever. Yes. That is not on God's part.
Of course, it's on me.
Exactly. God gave you a commandment to say
Yes.
do
And he
whatever you
also
have to do.
told me
in
it's how
the
it's
six-
for me.
Yeah, exactly. And also don't do any work.
Don't do any work. No, that's how Jesus says.
No, I'm not saying Jesus. I'm saying God. That's what God said.
God said don't do any work.
God said don't do any work.
Do any work. So is it possible?
That's that. Let me finish my point.
Go
before you
ahead.
go. So don't do any work, right? That's what God said. So that means that on that day that you missed, whatever, I know that the contract is that you have to make it up on that Sabbath day, but that contract is not bigger than what God told you to do in the first place. So, in my opinion, if you believe in God, you should tell your boss, "Hey, yo,
Sick,
whatever."
God-
sick days don't exist.
Can God lie?
No.
Can
Huh?
God lie?
Can God lie?
Yeah.
God is not a man that he should lie.
So God doesn't lie. So
Yeah,
everything
God
says
is
that-
not a man who
So
should
God
lie.
would not contradict himself.
No, I mean he could have a change of heart, change of mind, yeah, but he's not a liar.
So
I mean, Moses did kind of change
Change
his
his mind,
change
yeah.
his mind a little
Just
bit.
make you a liar.
yeah,
On
so,
punishing you.
So he can change his mind. So can he change his mind about the Sabbath?
He could, yeah. If you could show me that he changed his mind, go ahead.
Okay. So Jesus says it's fine. God says no, it's not fine. God said in Pharisees says it's not fine to do anything.
I'm thinking I think the reason why he said it's fine is the big key thing here. The reason why. The reason why is you're not gonna starve and die.
Not gonna starve and die.
Yeah, like a doctor, you're not gonna help someone and let them die just because it's Sabbath. You get what I'm saying? Those are the exceptions.
No. We established that. Yes,
That's what I'm
you're
saying the
supposed to
exception
starve
is.
and die because God says don't do it because God asked him to skip picking up on Sabbath.
And what I'm saying, what Jesus is saying is you shouldn't starve and die, but you should still be punished.
Jesus didn't pick double on 6 days, so he cannot have to go pick up on a Sabbath. So he messed up just as I did. He missed a day.
Maybe he's the exception. I don't know. Maybe he fulfilled it. I don't know.
So why is he exception?
But I mean, because he's God's. I don't know.
He's what?
He's God's only child or whatever.
So he can change Sabbath ruling,
If he did, let me know.
but he says the word man.
Huh?
He says the word Sabbath
Man, yeah.
for the man, not for
It
me.
applies- Well, he man, everyone.
Yeah, he didn't say me. He said man.
Man, everyone.
So I have feel on that section.
no, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Then when
But
you
I'm saying
arguing
the reasoning behind it.
What's the reasoning?
His reasoning was no starvation. Your reasoning
No,
is
you said it
because
doesn't
you missed-
matter. You said you should get ready on
And
the
I just
sixth
and I
day.
just told you I said that was wrong. Yeah. I said
Then
that.
why you keep arguing the same thing when your
No,
reason
I'm
to
saying
begin
any
with?
work.
Yo-
Now I'm saying any work, like the Jews, not any work.
so Jesus is wrong for doing
No,
that.
Jesus is not wrong because he was starving. Like it was to feed.
You said I should lose my job and starve.
Okay.
I should get the consequences. God says, do devil.
No.
Hold on.
I did not say that.
God says
I'm not saying you should not starve. I'm gonna correct you.
I should not starve. I should
I'm
starve.
saying when I said the word starve back then, you're misinterpreting. When I say starve, what I meant to say was you should lose your job, not
which
starve.
would cause me to starve.
No, it wouldn't cause you to
mean-
starve.
Back in the hold on. Back in the, what am I doing on the job? I'm getting money. What's
Yeah.
money? That's food.
Yeah, but you want to starve.
That's my I
You
won't
wouldn't
stop.
starve.
Look
man.
at this guy.
My God, you couldn't get a job. You couldn't get a job tomorrow.
In this economy,
You still could get a job.
Look at this guy.
Know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Punishment wise, you should be punished.
No,
You
I should not be
starve as in the
punished. It's
sense
my
of
day to
you
do
should
what I
lose that
want
job.
with it.
Yeah.
Sabbath's made for me. I'm the man. I'm using it for my benefit.
Yeah. I'm just saying. And then now
I'm,
you,
I'm using it so I don't lose
Yeah.
my job.
okay, I get what you're saying. You're
Yeah.
using it so you don't lose a job.
Because it's
but-
for me. It's for my
yeah.
Sabbath.
But I don't think you should work.
You're thinking you should justify that, which you can't.
Do 6 days to do what you want. 7 days to rest.
Jesus missed today. Why didn't a Sabbath? Should he go to hell? So it doesn't mean
Hey
Jesus
man, I'm
sinned
not
now?
God. I'm not God. I can't.
So you
answer
can't
that.
justify
I can't
it.
answer that.
So you
I'm not
can't
God.
justify it.
Yeah, because I'm not God.
You can't justify
I
it.
can't.
so if Jesus did that right on the Sabbath,
Are you gonna base? Are you gonna base and do it? Because if
Oh,
Jesus,
hold
did
on.
it-
Let's see.
if he did that on the Sabbath, doesn't that so Jesus was wrong in that situation?
in my eyes, yeah, I'd say yeah.
Look at this guy.
But
My-
I mean,
yeah,
but
well, yeah.
wait, but that doesn't make sense. 'cause
Dude, just to
You
get
said-
me,
you said
you
he
put
went-
Jesus in fire.
But you said
I'm
he.
just saying in my
you said-
understanding. Yeah.
right? You said he's truthful, right? He was not one to give lies, right?
Who?
Jesus, right?
No, I said Jesus. Would I said yeah? Wouldn't you say he's not a liar?
All right, so
Yeah.
so that okay, so
But I'm just saying in my understanding, that's what it is.
Oh,
Jesus was still a man like me and you.
okay,
But
but-
Jesus broke the commandments then. Then he was a hypocrite when the rich man came to him. He says to do all the laws.
oh, and he was like,
No, he said he didn't say do all the laws.
No, he asked me if he did all the law. Yes, it's good. Now said everything you have, follow me.
and then
Yeah.
he put
So
his
he
head
gave
down
him a
and walked
commitment.
away.
Why would you just? Why would the rich man did everything Jesus didn't do? Like he just broke the Sabbath.
Okay. Jesus.
You agree with the
Jesus
Pharisees?
had knowledge more than me and you.
No, you say
so
No, but
you
I'm
did the
just- I'm
Pharisees.
answering your question.
So Jesus didn't break the Sabbath to you because he was hungered. Because
Yes.
he was hungered.
Yes.
So so because he had that sensation, he didn't
Yeah.
mess up say
That's
Sabbath.
what I'm saying. Yes.
No, but that's not your argument. You can't abuse that.
No, that's my argument. Just like how he ate the shoe bread, it's because he was probably hungry.
It said he was hungered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hunger.
okay.
Hunger. That's why I said you shouldn't die and starve. Yes. But for me, you should still do that job.
okay,
whatever.
so right,
Because
so-
you're putting that contract
You
over what God said.
double talking yourself
I'll-
here.
No,
I'll
I don't know
raise
if
you
I'm
this.
not.
I'll raise
I'm
you
not
this,
Say
saying
it's
right?
wrong and it's not wrong.
I'll
I'm
raise you
not
this.
saying. Maybe I'm not clarifying it right, but I'm saying because of that hunger, it's not wrong.
I'll raise you this, right? If you classify right hunger as a sensation, right? Let's use like a word like that's lack. You lack in food, right? Whatever, right?
Why not use the word hunger? Why use the word lack?
Because that's a sensation. I'm just saying lack. You need something, right?
No, I think there's a difference between hunger and lack.
Hunger is when you need food.
Yeah. So
You lack,
That's
you
lack.
lack
So
sustenance.
that's lack.
So my question is why are you trying to use two different words? Why don't you say hunger?
Maybe he has
Because,
a point with
no,
it.
because that's your sensation. That sensation is hunger. You lack.
lack.
You lack
The lack
fulfillment
of-
of
hunger,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So then why use two different meanings? That's what I'm saying.
So a covenant's very important, right?
Covenant's important, okay?
Very important. Which it's just something that you should not. That your covenant.
Yeah,
That's a yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes. That's a nay, be
Yeah,
nay.
yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a sensation. Like you. That's a. If you that would be a lack.
A dude,
If-
yeah.
That would
To
be
your
a
body.
If
Lack, yeah, you hunger, you lack, yeah.
If you what's it called? If you did not keep up with your covenant, that would be a lack of whether your integrity, whatever it is, right?
Yes.
That's a sensation, right?
Yes.
So that means that the that
Yes,
the
but-
Sabbath could be.
I'm saying, yeah, you're saying that lack of covenant he has, yeah. But what I'm saying is, what's higher to you? God, that lack, that covenant between God,
Okay, Jesus hungered. That's a
Or-
lack. Jesus lacked.
or that covenant of you and your boss?
He had a day.
What's bigger?
He had a day where he was sick, whatever, and
Yeah.
then he had to do that because his covenant would have.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I'm going to raise you one question, right?
Okay.
That lack that he had, that he messed with his boss, which is bigger, that one or that commandment God said, work 6 days on the seventh day?
No,
rest?
but it's,
What's bigger?
There's proof that
But you
Juvie
missing-
showed us proof that if you lack on the Sabbath, you can do that
Yes.
Yes.
twice.
If you lack, yes. But I'm saying in hunger.
That insensate you lack something.
No, not
But
in
I'm
hunger.
saying lack.
sensation-
But
the
that's what I'm
sensation you
saying.
lack.
Lack in hunger. Not
then-
lack
There's
in
more-
sensation.
there's more sensations-
I'm sensation that I
You want
want.
to argue with you? Just keep reading. Go
not
back to
arguing.
Mark.
You can lack in
You
relationships.
said hunger, right?
You can lack in relationships. You can lack in anywhere in life.
You just made an
Well,
argument.
I'm saying hunger. I'm saying also like I said, there's exceptions. Doctors saving a life. You're not. Life is so much
by preserving
valuable.
a job, by preserving a livelihood,
Huh?
by preserving a livelihood.
Now you being the Jews and you taking it to the extreme.
How?
How?
You're saying livelihood as if you couldn't get a job tomorrow. That's what I'm saying.
You can't get a job tomorrow. Who's to guarantee that?
That's you
What if
taking
I
it to
like
the
my job
extreme
when I
at this
keep my
point.
job?
That's the extreme.
What if I like my job when I keep
feel
my
like
job?
you're taking it to the extreme now, not me.
Oh, so to hell with his covenant?
Huh?
To hell with his covenant?
No, but I'm not to the hell, but God's covenant is
I
higher
have
than
two.
his
Listen, I
bosses.
have two insurance. What you're missing is God's
Yeah.
covenant allowed me to use that credit on Sabbath.
What
That's what-
God's?
yeah, that's-
God's. When did God say that?
When
He
the-
allowed bro.
You said God gave you that covenant. Where?
Okay.
he gave me that credit.
He gave David that credit. He gave Jesus that credit.
He gave Jesus. Okay.
And David, the
But he didn't
shewbread.
give. Why
Twice.
did he give them and he gave
Jesus
you?
says the Bible for the men. That's the credit I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, but
Sabbath
you
is for
said
me.
God gave you credit, not you. You just gave me example.
Jesus,
Jesus.
everything Jesus says was taught by God. God told him to say it.
Oh, wait. Say that one more time, Lord.
Everything Jesus says
Yeah.
came directly from God's
Yeah.
mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So God contradicted himself.
No, he didn't curdle the chicken.
So how do you put that together?
What I'm putting together is that there are some exceptions to the rules, and exceptions to the rules are, in my opinion, right? Doctors, or if you are hungry, exceptions. Yeah,
Can you prove that?
right here. I think 5 right here. Read the law.
Matthew 12:5. Or have you not
5
read
and
in-
6.
Okay.
Basically 7. Yeah.
Matthew 12:5. Or have
think
you
those
not
are-
read the law, how that on the Sabbath day the priests in the temple profane the Sabbath and are blameless? But I say unto you that in this place is one greater than the temple.
How far are we now? How many hours?
We are now 2 hours and 16 minutes.
I thought it was 1 hour and 30.
Nah, we're
I thought
pretty
we were
much
on
finished, but you kept going. But the point here,
And then
I
right at
have
10.
2 insurances.
10. Could you read just 10? Yeah.
All right, Matthew 12:10. And behold, there was a man which had his hand withered, and they asked him, saying, Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath days?
Yeah.
And they might accuse him. 11. And he said unto them, that what man shall there be among you that shall have one sheep, and if fall into a pit on the Sabbath day, will not lay hold to it and lift it out?
Is that working?
That is
No, that's not. That's
not
sheep.
working.
Who's sheep? Sheep can be. What's sheep to you in this
Okay, no,
definition?
but them sheep are his work. If you're
No,
a
shepherd.
if you're a shepherd, that is your work.
and who's the great shepherd?
And what's your point here?
Answer the question. I get to my point.
Okay, Jesus, that's
Jesus
his work.
is the shepherd,
That's his
and we
work.
are the sheep. So he's saying,
That's
if a
Jesus- that's
sheep,
Jesus' work.
if a exactly.
Okay,
so Jesus
then-
got the exception
David got this.
I'll use it as exception.
because he's the shepherd and we're the sheep.
David, no,
it said right here. It said right
you're
here.
wrong. Here's why. You're forgetting
Okay.
that his 12 disciples did it also.
His disciples.
Should they go to? Should they
That he
put the-
that he worked on that he healed on the Sabbath.
They plucked the
the
corn.
disciples
Yeah.
plucked the corn.
On whose-
David and his
whose-
men also eat the
on whose
showbread.
order?
Huh?
On whose order?
So Jesus' order gives an exception. Jesus told me, besides meant for me.
Yes.
So he gave me the
We're going-
order.
That order. I think that's in circles.
No, Jesus just asking here.
Yeah.
You keep reading.
Yeah.
11. And he said unto him,
No,
"O man shall-"
behold, there was a man which had
His
there was a
hand
man
withered, yes.
which had hands withered.
Yes.
And
Okay.
he said unto him, saying, Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath day? And they might accuse him. That they might accuse him.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Jesus
now,
said-
He's talking
now
about,
this
he's
is
talking
Jesus
about the
answering.
Pharisees, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And now Jesus is answering.
Right? He says that.
Yeah.
Right?
And this is
Keep
Jesus
reading.
answering.
And he said unto them, What man,
What
shall
man?
there
Hold
be
on, hold on.
among
What
you?
man?
Yeah.
What man?
Yeah.
That's general. That's not
No, keep reading because I
Okay.
feel like he's making a
an
an
parable.
analogy or whatever.
A parable. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
He
What
said
man
unto
is
them,
amongst you?
What man shall there be among you that shall have one sheep?
Yeah.
And if it fall into a pit on the Sabbath day, will he not lay hold
I'm
on
gonna
it
give you my-
and lift it out?
I'm gonna give you what I'm interpreting and what I'm understanding on this, and
Okay.
then you could tell me where I'm wrong or whatever. What I'm interpreting to this is I think he's trying to say that him being a shepherd, or God being the shepherd, sheep being us. If I fall into a dish, like what kind of person will you
Is
be?
that an analogy? This
He's,
is
he's
literally.
asking
I think that's.
No.
But I'm saying I think this is an analogy.
that is he
That's
has
what I'm
he has a
taking this
need.
as.
He has a need, right?
The shepherd.
He's
the sheep has the need because he fell into the ditch.
But
the
it's
shepherd has-
it's
it's
his
his
sheep.
meat.
It's his sheep.
See, I guess we're interpreting it different. For me, I'm taking it. The sheep has the need.
The sheep get himself out.
Huh?
The sheep get himself out.
How can the sheep get himself out?
I had a need. Why can I? But my boss
Because you're the
gives me-
sheep. In this example, you're the sheep.
No.
He has a need.
And that's what
his
I'm
job,
saying.
His job.
Yeah.
His job. He has a
Yes.
covenant. He has to fulfill that. right?
Yes.
That's his need. The
I'm
need.
not-
The
Yes,
shepherd.
I have a need to pay my bills.
The shepherd has the flock, right?
Yeah.
One of them fall into a hole. That's a need.
Yes, but that's how you're interpreting. I'm saying the sheep has the need.
So you're saying that the shepherd is
The shepherd is God.
No. He
In
said,
this example,
he said
what I'm
which man?
understanding, shepherd is the
No,
God.
he said what man? What man?
Yeah.
The shepherd. What man? What
Just
shepherd?
keep
What God
reading.
would just
You're
leave-
confusing things.
Would
Just keep
leave his
reading. Just
sheep
keep reading.
to
Let's-
die,
let's see if
basically.
they apply.
How much then is a man better than a sheep? Wherefore it is lawful to do well on the Sabbath days. When saith he to the man, stretch forth thine hand, and he stretched it forth, and it was restored whole, like as the other. And it may be fulfilled. And 16.
16.
And charged them that they should not make him known.
No, I think you missed 14. You missed 14, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. 13. And saith unto the man, stretch forth thine hand.
Yeah.
And he stretched it forth, and it was restored whole like the other. Then the Pharisees went out and held a council against him, how they might destroy him. But when Jesus knew it, he withdrew himself from thence, and great multitudes followed him, and he healed them all, and charged them that they should not make him known, that it may be fulfilled, which was spoken by Isaiah the prophet, saying, Behold my servant, whom I have chosen, my beloved, in whom my soul is well pleased. I will put my spirit upon him, and he shall shew judgment to the Gentiles. He shall not strive nor cry, neither shall any man hear his voice in the streets. A bruised reed shall he not break, and smoking flax shall he not quench, till he send forth judgment unto victory.
This is another topic, but I can even see a quote unquote contradiction on this in the own. When it said,
What is the contradiction?
because first off, do we agree that he's talking about Isaiah is talking about Jesus in this?
What do you mean?
We're not going to get into it, but when he said this right here at 19, behold,
He shall not
my
strive
servant shall-
nor cry,
Do you
neither
believe he's
shall a
talking about
man hear
Jesus?
his voice in the streets.
you think?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. There's a.
You going to a different topic?
That's why I said we're not going to get into it. I'm just going to say it and then we're going to cut it off.
You
Unless
can't
you
cut
don't-
it off. But you make a
So
note.
then
You know
don't
how
say
this
it,
goes.
then you don't
No,
wanna-
just
all right,
stick
va-
to
all right,
the
valid,
just stick
valid.
to this thing.
Yeah, valid. All right, continue. Yeah.
No, I think it's over. There's nothing else. You went to different. Just do something else.
Yeah. So
Right.
continue your point because you said keep reading.
Yeah, you kept reading. You keep
Yeah,
reading.
and
You said,
the
how much
names-
better? How much better is a
Shall the
man
Gentiles trust?
than a sheep?
Sheep. Yeah, exactly.
Right? How
That's
much
why-
better is a man? How much better is me than a damn sheep in a hole? I gotta finish my Sabbath this day.
Yeah.
So it's lawful to do good on the Sabbath.
Okay. So let me ask you this then. What are there? Is there any limitations on the Sabbath?
And the limitations
Let me
on the
ask you this
Sabbath.
then. Yeah. What are
Don't do
if
any-
there are any limitations for that Sabbath?
Sabbath is meant for rest.
Okay.
Right? If you have a choice, that's why I had a choice.
Yeah.
Now my choice is guaranteed. In fact, if I finish my day,
Mm-hmm.
I can rest on the Sabbath. I do anything to do what I want to do.
Okay.
That's why I came here. We do this. With those things because I want to do what I want to do.
Okay.
Right?
What are the limitations then?
Limitation.
If there are.
Limitation
If
is,
there are any.
The only limitation is you're supposed to rest because that's what's good for you.
So you working, is that resting?
That's me. That's me. I already had my Sabbath on a day that I missed.
Okay, so what happens if you miss 2 days?
Can't do that.
No, what happens if I'm sick and I break a leg and I miss 2 days? Based on your contract.
So
Just
we missed
curious.
2 days.
Yeah. I broke
the
your
job,
arm in
the
an
job
accident,
I
yeah.
do. I can't miss 2 days in a row. That's the thing.
Well, accidents happens. You play soccer, you tore your ACL. You're out for
Well,
2
that's
days.
why I'm very careful. I don't go on things.
No,
that'll
but let's say it
take me
happens,
out.
then what?
If it happens, then what?
I'm just asking
Then
curiosity.
we can go talk to my employers and
Yep.
see what we can do.
But if
See,
not,
I got paid leave days. There you go.
so okay,
That's a contract between him and me.
so you have the leave days
Yeah.
that you won't be punished
Yes,
for that 2 days or whatever.
correct. I have a
Okay.
paid leave days.
All right, but in general speaking, not you in specific. I'm just saying.
I already
everyone.
had my Sabbath. Just only purpose of Sabbath is just to rest.
Rest, yes.
I already had my Sabbath one of those days that I missed.
So okay, so as long as, and what if you don't miss no days? Then you take it on
Then
that Sabbath.
Sabbath is guaranteed. Then I can do whatever I want in it.
Okay, all right. So what if you are homeless?
What about it?
You don't have a job.
And
How does the Sabbath thing work?
well, that's gonna be bad for the homeowner because he has to work and do something, which means you having a lot of Sabbath. Those which is not good.
Okay.
So having every day is for him is Sabbath.
But that's not wrong though. In
To be homeless,
Yeah.
No, Jesus says feed the need and the ones because you always shall have them with them,
Yeah.
with you. So I don't think nothing wrong there.
Is panhandling would be a job
What's
for you?
panhandling?
Asking for
Asking
money.
for money.
Side of the street.
Yeah, that's
That's the job?
You just mentioned that. You should give to the poor.
Yeah. No, giving and asking for money is two different things.
You don't ask, you should receive.
No, ask and you shall receive. But
Yeah.
but if you don't ask, you can still receive. How many
That's
times
just
people see
donation.
someone on the side of the street and they give? They didn't ask.
You're
for
asking
it.
semantics here.
No, I'm not asking, but I'm asking just to clarify.
What you're asking exactly?
If you're homeless, is
Yeah.
that and is panhandling considered a job to you?
That's not
It's
not
not
a job.
No.
Well, even if it's a job, your definition of Sabbath takes it away because he has a need to feed
Well,
himself.
no, we just said that. I just said I was wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so-
he has a Sabbath to do is whatever he wants to do.
He wants to
so
do,
he
yeah.
has every day to do whatever he wants to do.
Okay. Whether he works in the day or
Whether
not,
he
it
works
doesn't
or not,
matter.
Sabbath
Because
is for
at least
him.
there's
He gets to
that day
choose
that
what he
didn't-
wants to do. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So that was all.
Okay.
Okay, and with that, I think we shall end this because I think CEO needs help with something.
Who does?
CEO.
Oh, all right.
Okay, this how long it took?
2:25.
Okay, we're gonna make the announcement. Let me make the announcement of the
Discord.
Discord here. What is this? Okay, about the neck, Felix neck.
Wait, what? How can you? That doesn't exist.
What? Okay, that isn't correct. Can't be.
What's the name of the server?
He hasn't made it yet.
No servers yet, but I just have
I
the.
hear 4 niggas yet.
I just have that. Like somebody can advertise that real quick or not? People can just. Or you have to make it first and then.
Yeah, I'll have to make it first.
Okay,
but
so-
we're I'll let them know. We're gonna
I
make a
see?
server, and you can join the server and send us questions. And there's gonna be a general chat that you can just have conversations with us about the Bible, anything, religion, anything like that. We have ideas for things coming up that we really want to do. We have, we want to get voice calls so we can get more people on the podcast. If you have questions, just chill with you guys, whatever it is. We have ideas for the Discord, so we're getting that set up for you guys. And once that's set up, we'll send out a channel announcement to let you guys know, and we'll direct everybody towards that for the Discord, and we'll let you guys know how that goes.
Okay.
Anything else?
You can just send it. I don't think nothing else needs to be said.
Like, comment.
Maybe next week we should right away start with atheism or Islam. I think first.
Islam would be first,
Yeah,
and then
which-
atheism.
Okay, because I'm trying to rush through this and get to the Book of Revelation to get this thing explained. But whatever you said, that I want there's a way to maybe clip it and post it on the clip, exactly on the clips, not on the videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, all
we
you
can work on
said
that.
to grab that and just clip it, and we can make a clip out of it for the Discord and put it out there. But if we make enough for this video, I'll be able to some point just watch
it.
them and clip myself.
Clip it, yeah. Cut
You know,
and do
so
whatever
we
you
have to
want.
put a little more hour. I'll go back to the episodes and get the good parts and clip them and put them in there so people can, low attention span people have. No, that's on them, right? Sabbath, they're breaking the Sabbath at the attention span, aren't they? No? Oh boy. Okay, that's it, really. Yeah. But in the meantime, if you have any requests of any Christian or anybody that we've already spoke before about, want to come here and talk to us, we gotta name this chair. We gotta put a name here of something. This chair has to be named. So you give a nickname. You say, oh boy, yeah. That's pretty much it. And next week, we can do one more episode of Christianity and expose more things the church is not doing, because there's a lot of them. This was fun with the awakening thing here we did. That was a lot of fun. Maybe we should do more of that. Just go to church website and see what they're up to, the nonsense they're teaching. And I also wanted to go in the streets of those guys in Hebrew Israelites, and because they're in their street every Saturday. Just
I
there
know that.
looking for argument. So we can go there, clock them real quick every now and then, maybe once a month, maybe. Man. Give them once a month, right?
Yeah, do some sparring.
Yeah, they're there every Saturday. We can go
I
right
didn't
now.
know
We
they
find
were
them
there
there
every Saturday.
every Saturday.
Oh.
You can go right now. We'll see them there. So if you can get something kind of mic or something,
Yeah, we got to work on that. Yeah, I got to ask CEO about that.
yeah, and then we can get that done. We're gonna have a lot of challenges here with these people, and because our job here is to
Inform.
inform and get this confusion of religion out and focus on what is truth. I know everyone claims to be the truth. That's the point of debate. If everyone claiming to have the truth, let's debate to see who can stand, the perimeters of the agreement. And the one that has better answers wins. That's where it goes.
Pretty much.
So we're gonna do that, and like I said, anyone that wants to come here think we said anything wrong, think we lied, think the what's this guy's name? The first king. I keep forgetting.
Methuselah.
Think not Methuselah. That's
Well, they said
that's
David.
the oldest guy.
Oh, Abimelech.
Whatever things we
David
look at the
was.
first king, you can just sit right here and we can talk about it. If you think the Methuselah is the oldest one in the Bible, you can sit right here and we can talk about it.
The fruit in the garden was an apple.
If you think it's an apple, you can sit right here and we can talk about
much.
it. Right? Yes, with that, we're gonna conclude this. This was very fun. And you want to have any